Peace, peace, peace. Peace, love, and light to all the American Aborigines. This your brother Aboriginal Power. Hey, make sure y'all tap in, hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. You know what I mean? Hey, this is your brother Aboriginal Power. This is the Wake and Bake Show, man. Let's go and get it cracking for this Grand Rising. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's get it, man. Let's get it in. I'm going to need everybody to hit that like button, though. I'm going to need everybody to thumb up that like button as y'all come in the building. Let's get it.
The Hollywood.
Work is on its way, boy.
Got a 4-5 with a new drum, but a new vibe in the street.
I sold my heart right to the streets and I can't play with that. This shit that I did for the streets, I'm not gonna talk about that. I bought my youngins a new 40, told them play with that. So when them niggas spin the black, how you gon' play with that? Got a 4-5 with a new drum, but a new vibe in the streets. Laid down on the back blocks that I died in the streets. 4-5 with a new drum, but a new vibe in the streets. Laying down on the back blocks that I died in the streets. Bodies on my conscience, and I won't let it. Paranoia taking over, I won't let it. Out your right mind, you won't sober. Know the streets took a toll on you, but you a soldier. This shit I seen too many times before. Drugs taking over, they won't let them go. They make a wrong move, fuck it, we gon' let it blow. He just let me know that niggas' minds ain't right. Only killing for protection. My young niggas got obsessions. For that clout, they gon' press him. Consumed by the hate, another snake that's gon' bless him. He's supposed to be your brother, but he's screaming out that slime shit. Got a blood oath with my family, that's my tie. Y'all put your faith in me, and now we got it, we gon' all shine. And that's my word to the streets. 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 That's my word, yeah. I sold my heart right to the streets and I can't play with that. This shit that I did for the streets, I'm not gonna talk about that. I bought my youngins a new 40, told them play with that. So when them niggas spin the black, how you gon' play with that? Got a 4-5 with a new drum, but a new vibe in the streets. Laid down on the back blocks that I died in the streets. 4-5 with a new drum, but a new vibe in the streets. Laid down on the back blocks that I've died in the streets.
Father God, first I ask for forgiveness. I ask that you look past our times that we have fell short. Father God, for our ones who do not know your love, Father God, I know that is my purpose to be a lighthouse in your grace. Wherever you lead my steps, whatever obstacle or hardships to come, I pray that you give us strength in the face of the enemy. Father God, thank you for listening to my soul. Amen.
I sold my heart right to the streets and I can't play with that. This shit that I did for the streets, I'm not gonna talk about that. I bought my youngins a new 40, told them play with that. So when them niggas spin the black, how you gon' play with that? Got a 4-5 with a new drum, but a new vibe in the streets. Laying down on the back blocks that I've died in the streets. 4-5 with a new drum, but a new vibe in the streets. Laying down on the back blocks that I've died in the streets.
Whatever it takes. The Hollywood.
Hey, lazy, this shit is crazy.
What the fuck is going on? 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 These raps is like some scripture to me, yeah, they different for me. See my dog pass away, that shit get vivid for me. Praying on my downfall, I won't fall, yeah. Boy, I jumped that porch, we learn how to crawl, yeah. A rose grew from the concrete. The shit y'all boys cap about beyond me. I'm a born G. I be kicking out this flame, bitch, like Bruce Lee. I know they speak my name in vain, but I can't worry about it. All this pain that's in my songs, it got me hurting about it. How my niggas doubt me like there's no birdie from me. They talking dollars and baguettes, we still behind the trench. Broad daylight, shooting handguns from behind the fence. I'm with some killers that's gonna hit bout it. In a spot that you got, you might get blicked out and rerouted. How y'all said that y'all believed in me. How y'all said that y'all believed in me. How y'all said, what the fuck is going on? 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 What the fuck is going on?
These raps are like a scripture to me, yeah, they different for me. See my dog pass away, that shit get different for me. Praying on my downfall, I won't fall, yeah. Before I jump that porch, we learn how to crawl, yeah.
These raps is like some scripture to me, yeah, they different for me. See my dog pass away, that shit get vivid for me. Praying on my downfall, I won't fall, yeah. Before I jump that porch, we learn how to crawl, yeah. What the fuck been going on? I got brothers, but y'all moving on. I thought them bonds were strong. Look tomorrow, hear that comment, your dog could be gone. You can't prove me wrong. I can't put another soldier name inside a song. In them trenches, I was back in. Rubber grip the Mac 10. Foundation solid, I got traction. If I don't do it, who taking action? I kill it with passion. I remember back when niggas standing tall for that bottom. That was back when niggas stay solid, then we caught them when they crept in. They want nothing moving on that block till we stepped in. Niggas getting stepped on as soon as niggas caught wind.
These raps are like some scripture to me, yeah, they different for me. See my dog pass away, that shit get vivid for me. Praying on my downfall, I won't fall, yeah. Before I jump that porch, we learn how to crawl, yeah.
These raps is like some scripture to me, yeah, they different for me. See my dog pass away, that shit get vivid for me. Praying on my downfall, I won't fall, yeah. Before I jump that porch, we learn how to crawl, yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, peace and blessings to everybody out there, man. Make sure you hit that like button.
Whatever it takes.
For the big original power, man. Make sure you hit that thing with me, man. We rocking out
I
this.
did this for my brothers. I did this for my niggas. I did this for my ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what's up, man. Shout out my boy Hellyway, man.
I did this for my niggas. I did this for my brothers. I did this for my hitters. We gon' ride for battle. My bitch look like it voted. This gun called Oil and Down. Thinking shit I can't condone. On the block I move like Cody.
For the ones who did me phony, shit get trigger, I keep it on me. So sound like macaroni. This street shit match your money. Keep a bitch from around the brodies. Got a bitch who grab it 40. No, my bitch don't squeeze it for me. I think out that brand new rollie.
I did this for my niggas. I did this for my brothers. I did this for my hitters. We gon' ride for battle. My bitch look like it voted. This gun called Oil and Down. Thinking shit I can't condone. On the block I move like Cody.
For the ones who did me phony, shit get trigger, I keep it on me. So sound like macaroni. This street shit match your money. Keep a bitch from around the brodies. Got a bitch who grab it 40. No, my bitch don't squeeze it for me. I think out that brand new rollie.
Put a game on how I'm coming. Send a shot, these niggas running. I run through the city, I live in the city. These niggas ain't getting no money. They say they gon' take it from me. These niggas be all them droppers. Really got this shit out the mud. Nigga, my life was rough. From them bitches tough. Bitch, you gon' lie. Run in the trap, but little baby sucking you up. I'm from the trench. Me and my nigga really was turning shit up. Work for the law. Trap on fire. Really was running shit up. Really was burning shit up. I did this for my niggas. I did this for my brothers. I did this for my hitters. We gon' ride for battle. My bitch look like it voted. This gun called Oil and Down. Thinking shit I can't condone. On the block I move like Cody.
For the ones who did me phony, shit get trigger, I keep it on me. Put sound like macaroni. This street shit match your money. Keep a bitch from around the brodies. Got a bitch who grab it 40. No, my bitch don't squeeze it for me. I think out that brand new rollie.
I did this for my niggas. I did this for my brothers. I did this for my hitters. We gon' ride for battle. My bitch look like it voted. This gun called Oil and Down. Thinking shit I can't condone. On the block I move like Cody.
For the ones who did me phony, shit get trigger, I keep it on me. Put sound like macaroni. This street shit match your money. Keep a bitch from around the brodies. Got a bitch who grab it 40. No, my bitch don't squeeze it for me. I think out that brand new rollie.
Shout out to everybody in the live stream. We're gonna be starting this thing off in the next 5-10 minutes. Make sure y'all come on in the building, share the live stream, hit that like button. I need it's very important to share the live stream. You know, it's your brother Big Aboriginal Power. You're now watching the Aboriginal Power Wake and Bake Show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got some new details pertaining to this Takeoff situation, man. Hey, we're gonna get into it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all bang that like button, man. Put heavy pressure on that thumb up button. You know what I'm saying? That like button, put pressure on it. Shout out to everybody in the building.
I can see your true colors. That's the fan, but nigga, I can't trust him. I can see your true colors. Over time, tell me where that trust went. I can see your true colors. That was my dog, but now I can't trust him. I can't trust you. I can see your true colors. Nigga, I can see your true colors. Nigga, just tell me where that trust went.
Parties and celebrations, getting money, fucking these bitches. We found some placement inside the city limits. It was small, but yeah, we did it. Try to bring too many niggas all around, yeah, we was tripping. Late night was whipping the bow, that's what we called the will. How the fuck we made it alive? Cause the car was shit. Billy called that bitch a death trap. We had blazed and me, young niggas 16 whipping. We was state to state before this shit changed up. There was the good times. Remember when Quan grabbed me up off the bus line? Had came from DC for one of y'all birthdays and shit was cool. I met that nigga whole family, shit was cool then. Remember New, remember Breach, and that nigga Mitch. It was Tim Bean and Eli, put up in the wheel. We was on the west side, on some Wilmington shit.
I can see your true colors. That's the fan, but nigga, I can't trust him. I can see your true colors. Over time, tell me where that trust went. I can see your true colors. That was my dog, but now I can't trust him. I can't trust you. I can see your true colors. Nigga, I can see your true colors. Nigga, just tell me where that trust went. Nigga, just tell me where that trust went.
Hey, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We just getting cracking this morning. So make sure y'all smack that like button, man. I need y'all to thumb up that video. We're going to get to it in the next couple songs, man. Heavy pressure. Man, like, man, you already know what's up, man.
Whatever it takes, It's Hallie. It's Hallie. It's Hallie. Just say when, say when. 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 I gotta feed the block, fuck with he only gon' lose his top, yeah. All the time that I lost, I'm watching both hands on top of the clock, yeah. My niggas, they say I'm the one, I had to believe inside I'm a pop, yeah. I got a voice inside, they tell me to live, and I can't stop, yeah. Just say when, I'm waiting for you, just say when. I'm waiting for you, just say when. I'm waiting for you, just say when. Waiting. Roll now, I was watching it go down, I don't feel like I'm home now. All the love that I get from the whole town, yeah, we know that it's up now. Thank God that we moved from whole pounds, we'll be rocking them shows now. Paranoid that I got from a past life, got me gripping the 4 pound. Wild life I was living before now, now we breaking the dough down. Same pain that's inside of my heart, nigga, on God I won't fold now. Shine light, got a shine on the whole crowd, show the world how to glow now. God body what I'm giving the world now, cause I'm showing my son how. Gotta move hand thing like AK. Gotta move hand thing like AK. Gotta move hand thing like AK. Like AK, yeah. I gotta feed the block, fuck with he only gon' lose his top, yeah. All the time that I lost, I'm watching both hands on top of the clock, yeah. My niggas, they say I'm the one, I had to believe inside I'm a pop, yeah. I got a voice inside, they tell me to live, and I can't stop, yeah. Just say when. Just say when. Just say when. Just say when. Waiting and waiting. Just say when. I'm waiting for you, just say when. I'm waiting for you, just say when. I'm waiting for you, just say when. Waiting and waiting.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody that's in here, man. We just getting to the intro, man. So y'all just bear with me, man. We're going to be starting the live stream in just a second. We're just waiting on everybody to gather on in here. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, too, by the way, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Make sure y'all support the channel. Hit that like button. Put some heavy pressure on that like button, man. Let's go.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. It's Hallie. I seek no rewards. Look. Pressures of being great. I'm tatted with scars. I feel the look from their eyes. I know they gazing from far.
Overcoming my fears, I never wanted this life, been giving them pain. Know my soul been paying the price, give fuck about the ice. Really, I just give on my life, been thinking too much. Inside my head, I'm living it twice, been feeling convicted. Every time I step on this mic, my art form, it come from God. This ain't no gimmick, my nigga, the vision really is vivid. See my canvas and shiver. Every time I'm here to deliver. My ex bitch, she ain't believing, now she crying me rivers. She got a heavy heart, but ain't no time for reminiscing. Guard my energy, won't turn me to a victim. Believe in my potential, fuck what you projecting. I make you see my words, like this is a projection. I pray to God to calm my soul, yes, I need some protection. Ain't busted down my watch, ain't busted down my chains. Got everything to lose, got everything to gain. Yeah, my soul tied to this shit. And I told the opposition that I'll die for this shit. It's you versus you. Never let this fucking world ever tell you who the fuck that you supposed to be. It's you versus you. Never let them tell you who you are. Define yourself, nigga. Focus on your dreams. It's you versus you. Never let this fucking world ever tell you who the fuck that you supposed to be. It's you versus you. Never let them tell you who you are. Define yourself, nigga. Focus on your dreams. It's you versus you. It's you versus you. In conversation with myself, the hardest battle of all. And when you look inside that mirror, are you seeing your flaws? I became a man, and my dad was never involved. But all these people trying to be the same, it's hard to evolve. Gave birth to a poet. Really, I just write what I saw. And all them days alone writing, it was just me and God trying to find my purpose. I needed a sign. Many days I was lost, I was trapped in a bind. The type of fear that I felt, you can feel in your spine. It's me versus me. I knew that I was different from niggas. I talk my shit. And really, I be shitting on niggas. I'm staying humble. Yeah, I'm staying humble. Ain't busted down my watch, ain't busted down my chains. Got everything to lose, got everything to gain. Yeah, my soul tied to this shit. And I told the opposition that I'll die for this shit. It's you versus you. Never let this fucking world ever tell you who the fuck that you supposed to be. It's you versus you. Never let them tell you who you are. Define yourself, nigga. Focus on your dreams. It's you versus you. Never let this fucking world ever tell you who the fuck that you supposed to be. It's you versus you. Never let them tell you who you are. Define yourself, nigga. Focus on your dreams. It's you versus you.
Don't let this fucking place define you.
It's you versus you.
At the end of the day, you gotta look at it. Who are
It's
you?
you versus you.
What do you do this for? They're always gonna tell you what you're supposed to do, but at the end of the day, walking God's plan.
Walking God's plan, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. We're gonna be starting this thing off proper, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We're gonna play this next little jammy jam, and we're gonna start this thing on off. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get it, man.
Too much fake love, snake you in your face, love. Too much fake love, snake you in your face, love. I ain't showing no feelings. I ain't showing no feelings. Yeah. Homie called my phone, he told me, go hard with this rap shit. Lately I be going crazy, feeling like I'm bad shit. My men in the gutter, all these bitches want me crack shit. Niggas talking down on me, they don't want me had shit. Try to stay legitimate, I'm back on this trap shit. Try to run up in the crib, strike and made him backflip. Reals, he call my phone, I know he hurt, but he act tough. Bitches try to line him, we gon' find him, make him give it up. Bro told me I did enough, but really we ain't did enough. Tryna turn my city up, they tryna take my life from me. They tryna take my life from me. That's why I keep this pipe on me. Too much fake love, snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God, bro. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God, bro. Too much fake love, snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God, bro. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God, bro. I ain't showing no feelings. Weak emotions is expression. That's a reason to kill him. Wanna side with your feelings, but I got angels with me. Ain't some demons that's gon' blow him, but I pray he didn't. See my life has been in motion. I'm a little windy. I'm not giving up yet. If you with me, time to place up your bet. Ain't no turning back, got niggas who ran. When we caught his ass, got caught in that jam. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know who I am. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. Yeah, you can feel it coming. Fake love, snake you in your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. Yeah, the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it.
Peace and blessings, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to Original Power. This is the Wake and Bake Show, man. Hey, I got a lot to talk about today, man. I got a lot to talk about, man. This whole Takeoff situation, man, is really, really crazy, man. We getting into new details, man. When it first came out, they was talking about the fact that he was shot and killed during a dice game. They said he was shot and killed during a dice game. Well, that turns out to be not true. So we'll get into that as well. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 72 people in here. Man, I need y'all to thumb up the video. Support the channel. Hey, man, listen. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I'm trying to get my eyes open, but this light right here that I got, man, got me kind of bright. You heard? So shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. Like I said, this whole Takeoff situation is very, very crazy, man. We got to learn how to deal with this situation and break it down. I've seen a few different aspects. They said he was shot at a dice game. Later details came out to find out that was not true. All right. He was not shot during the dice game. It also came that they was talking about that Quavo has something to do with it. We will be getting into why they said that, because of the altercation that happened after the whole bowling alley event. I got the footage. I got the footage of Quavo arguing. We also have the third witness to come out. It's been 2 witnesses already come out prior this week. We now have the third witness come out. So, hey, we're going to be getting into all that, man. So I'm going to need y'all to hit that like button. We're going to be getting into this here in a second, breaking this shit down. Hey, thumb up the video, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. You already know this is your brother, Aboriginal Power. This is the Wake and Bake Show. So you already know, man, we got to get it in. But listen, this whole breakdown on this whole case is crazy, right? Because now we got whispering through the grapevine, allegedly, that Jay Prince has something to do with it. Now we know the Texas boogeyman stay talking some shit. So we got to break this shit down thoroughly. A lot of people saying that they saying Jay Prince has something to do with it allegedly. I'm not here to say either one. You know, so. Yeah, man. So, hey, break it down. Do something about it is the answer. Hey, nah, that's a fact, man. Like, it's a lot of people that wasn't coming out initially, but now there's people coming out. There was multiple people there. A lot of the people that was actually around left before the police even got there. A lot of the people that was there left before the police even got there. So now all we stuck to deal with is who is these people that was there, who was involved, who are the shooters. That's the only thing we got. Who are the shooters? So, and the way I'm gonna tell you is that the police already know who it is. The police already know who it is. They got everything locked in. Witnesses already came out. People that was already shot, because there was 2 other people shot as well. They ain't even really speaking on that. There was a man and a woman shot also besides Takeoff. Okay, there was a man and a woman also shot besides Takeoff. I kind of want to get into some of the conversation. I want to get to the third witness. We're gonna get to him in just a second. I want to get to a few different things. Get to a few different things. We're gonna get into the police officer giving new details. But listen, I'm gonna need everybody to drop that fire emoji you just played before talking. What's the link of the song? None of them songs is released, man. These are all exclusive shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Helly Way. You can go to type in Helly Way on YouTube. I think he got one song out, One Eye Open. He just shot the video to that. We got some more shit working, but them are all exclusive, unreleased. All the music you hear on here from Helly Way is unreleased music. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go to Helly Way, get in them comment sections, tell Cuz to drop more music. He really fired. So yeah, man, shout out to Cuz. We working. Matter of fact, we got a show today. My brother got a show today. I really don't know exactly where. Maybe I can get some more details. I'll give y'all some of the details just in case y'all in the area I want to pop out. But we're gonna get to the police new details of the case. I kind of want to get into that here in just a second. So shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I'm gonna need everybody to thumb up the video. Need everybody to thumb up the video real quick. Need everybody to thumb up the video real quick. That's all I need y'all to do as y'all come in. You heard? That's all I need y'all to do is y'all come on the building, family. Hey, this is the Wake and Bake Show, man. We got the police officer of Texas giving new details on the case pertaining to rapper Takeoff from the rap music group Migos, who was fatally shot. And like I said, man, you hear a lot of shit about dude. One thing you don't hear is him being in no beefs, man. The only interaction type beef you see Cuz in is when Joe Budden did that weird shit. When Joe Budden did that weird shit, it's the only time you seen Cuz and them turn up. And Quavo, he dealing with a lot. His girl been cheating on him and shit. And it's been all in the public. So he got a lot he dealing with within his own self. You know what I'm saying? So he probably got some type of anger inside of him. Let's deal with this, man. Let's play this right quick.
To make a statement later if he wants, or definitely here to answer. To make a statement later if he wants, or definitely here to answer questions. So let me speak to the human element first before we do anything. I spoke to this young man's mother just an hour ago. Flew in here from out of town. I want everybody to understand the pain, the suffering of a mother. Very tough. And I told her, as we stand with any victim of violence or any homicide victim, their family, we stand with them in this city, in this police department, and everybody that's standing behind me. I want to thank our homicide unit under the direction of Commander Spears for doing great work time and time again. I'm going to speak briefly, and I'm going to turn it over to the homicide investigator Arrington.
I've never been healthier.
Shingles doesn't care, but
I'll be tired of these motherfucking ads, man. Like, cut that shit out, y'all. We just trying to get the details, man. Y'all fucking up the rotation of what we got going. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Drop your city and your state, wherever y'all from out there. I want to know where y'all from out there and what y'all smoking on. So drop your city and drop your state. Drop what you smoking on out there. Let's continue to live.
I'm going to speak briefly, and I'm going to turn it over to the homicide investigator Arrington. After he speaks, I'm going to get Commander Garcia to come up and translate in Spanish, and he'll go over some of the investigative parts. But let me speak to this just right. We understand and we know it. this morning at about approximately 2:34 a.m., officers received a call of a shooting in progress. Officers arrived there shortly thereafter. The location is in the downtown location, billiards bowling alley located at 1201 San Jacinto Street here in the downtown area. Once officers arrived, they came upon a male who was deceased. That male has been identified as Kersnick Ball, better known as Takeoff. He's a member of the Migos rap group out of Atlanta. And I want to pause again because sometimes the hip hop community gets a bad name. And I know, and evident from this.
That's a fact. They've been trying to shit and cancel hip hop culture, man. They've been trying to get rid of hip hop culture since its inception. And not only have they been trying to get out of it, it just grew and became one of the biggest impacts across the world. We able to do podcasts based off of hip hop entertainment. We are part of hip hop culture. Hip hop culture has now became part of our culture, and it's just sick that we keep seeing these deaths, man. It's hard to be a rapper these days. And one thing I'm starting to feel like is, I think it's set out for certain rappers to get these certain outcomes. I believe it's set up by a system. I believe a system directly targets our group of people. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like that a certain group of people are getting attacked and targeted right now. I've never seen no white rappers get their chain snatched or killed or the same acts that you see with these so-called black rappers, man. So we got to start protecting it, this hip-hop culture. Even if you don't agree with it, you still part of it.
Hip-hop community gets a bad name. And I know, and evident from this city and people who I have a personal relationship, a lot of great people in our hip-hop community. And I respect them. But back to Takeoff. I got many calls from Houston and outside of Houston. And everyone spoke of what a great young man this is, how peaceful he is, what a great artist. And I'm calling up on everybody, our hip-hop artists in Houston and around the nation. We got to police ourselves. It is so many talented individuals, men and women in that community who, again, I love and I respect. And we all need to stand together and make sure nobody tears down that industry. And I'm calling to start here in Houston, here and possibly as early as next week. I want to meet with some of our artists and see how we can taper things down. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to the investigator, and we'll our commander translate, and the mayor is here for questions as well. But I want to pray for, ask that we all pray for his mother, his family, and all of his friends who are in deep pain and shock still right now. Thank you. Investigator, come on up.
Thank you again, Chief, and thank you all for coming here, and good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Michael Arrington. I'm a sergeant with the Houston Police Department's Homicide Division. And earlier this morning, as he said, our patrol officers received a call at approximately 2:34 a.m. of a shooting just occurred at the 810 Billiard Factory and, Billiard and Bowling Alley. From there, we were notified that there was a single male who was shot and pronounced deceased on the scene on the third level just outside the front door. We were also informed that two other individuals had reported themselves by personal vehicle to local area hospitals on their own, both of them with non-life-threatening injuries, but a 20...
Hey, the audio is loud as it gets. My audio is loud. Everything is turned up. It is a little low, but it's not my audio. It's the actual broadcast audio. All you niggas need to clean out your ears. Clean out them dirty ears.
Male,
soap and water.
A 24-year-old female. Like I said, both of them are going to be okay. And we have spoken and gotten information from them to help us in this investigation. But the officers arriving on the scene, initial statements from employees working at the establishment notified us that there was an incident that occurred after the party had ended. There was a private party that was booked out for the event. And then after that ended, there was a large group of people who gathered at the front door area just outside of the building. And it led to an argument where the shooting.
So you hear that? It was not at a dice game. It was not at a dice game. Whatever was, if a dice game was going on in there, it had happened afterwards, and they was clearing out, leaving. They was about to exit. So that clears this whole he was shot during the dice game, even though they was playing dice. We have footage and evidence of that as well. We're going to be breaking down all the footage. We're going to break down the whole night's footage. Big Bap got it, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video, man. We just now getting started. This is the police and I believe the chief of police right here speaking on the situation. So let's get it, man.
Notified us that there was an incident that occurred after the party had ended. There was a private party that was booked out for the event. And then after that ended, there was a large group of people who gathered at the front door area just outside of the building. And it led to an argument where the shooting took place from the disagreement. A lot of the people that were there fled the scene and did not stick around to give a statement. So we're asking them to either call us at the homicide division at 713-308-3600, or if they would like to remain anonymous, they can call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. We're looking for any information at this time, any videos, any information. We do know that the media has received a lot of phone calls, text messages, Twitter, tweets, vines, videos. We need all of y'all to send those to us so we can solve this case. We're looking for anything to help us. From there, as the chief said, we want to find justice for this family. They're going through a lot right now. And the only thing that we can do is hope that y'all reach out and assist us in any way to lead to evidence that will help us to apprehend and get charges and arrest on the person responsible for the death of Takeoff.
All right, here we go with these down.
My friend used to pay $160.
We don't give a fuck about all them ass. But so listen, we got the investigator chief of police talking about that they need more help. Listen, a lot of the people already been speaking. And not only that, two of the people that were shot then already told the police what went down. I just want y'all to know that for a fact. Let's listen. Let's get back to it. Hit that like button, man. I need y'all to thumb up that video, man. I need y'all to hit that like button, man.
To help us. From there, as the chief said, we want to find justice for this family. They're going through a lot right now. And the only thing that we can do is hope that y'all reach out and assist us in any way to lead to evidence that will help us to apprehend and get charges and arrest on the person responsible for the death of Takeoff.
Thank you. Let me say something right quick just to follow up. I just want to say something to our city, Houston, and every brother and sister in the neighborhoods. I'm calling you to action, to step up. There were 40 people at least at this event, and people left possibly out of fear. I ask you one thing, and I want this to resonate with everybody. What if it was your brother? What if it was your son? You would want somebody to step up. So please step up, get the information to us so we can bring some closure to this family who's hurting right now. Commander, come up and translate for us. Thank you.
Muy buenas tardes a todos ustedes. Antes que nada, le queremos dar el sincero pésame a la familia de la víctima. A nombre del jefe y del alcalde, les mandamos nuestras oraciones a los seres queridos de esta víctima, que ha sido identificada como Karshnik Ball. Tenía el apodo de Takeoff. El jefe de la policía hace unos minutos habló con la mamá de este individuo.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to hear this
Su más sincera
shit.
pésame,
I'm gonna
sin
skip
más
this
sincero
shit up.
pésame.
You know, we already heard what my boy just said. Let's get to the nitty gritty, man. We don't want to hear no bullshit.
Just a note before turning back over to Chief Fenner.
Here go these ads again. But listen, now this is, I think, the commissioner about to speak on the situation. So let's see what he had to say about the whole thing, man. Let's get to it.
Just a note before turning back over to Chief Fenner. As you have heard, this was a private party last night of about 40 people. In that group, somebody or people know who the actual shooters were. And let me just ask, like has already been asked, that anyone who has information on the shooters to provide that information to HPD, and let us solve this situation. Let us bring justice to this family. But I'm asking for any of the persons who were at this private party that know that have information on the shooters. Please provide that information to HPD and let us solve it. We will solve this particular case. We will find the shooters. But information provided will help to expedite that. But we will. I do want to extend my condolences to the mom of Takeoff, to all the family members of Takeoff, to the families and friends. So I do want to, I want to do that because it doesn't matter how famous you are. You may not be famous at all. Anybody who loses his or her life is a life lost. And there are family members and friends who are grieving as a result. What I've consistently said over the last several months is that I'm concerned with this age group, young group between 16 and 24, let's say 16, 24, 16 and 30. There are too many young men of color that are killing young men of color. And we do need to have that conversation. We do need to deal with it head on. This was a private party, private event coming at the end. And then we have the shooting, and now one person is no longer with us. And it's not just in the hip hop community. And I just don't want to demonize this group, but it's across the board with this demographic, where people are no longer resolving their disputes or their arguments through a fist fight.
My friend used to pay $163 for car insurance.
And this motherfucker got
Now
more
look how much he
ads.
pays. Most insurance
This motherfucker got more ads than anybody I've ever seen. Like, come on, news channel, y'all monetizing this.
But now everybody has access to guns, and so when there's a disagreement, people pull their guns and they start shooting, and then someone or people are fatally shot and killed, or people are injured, and that's unfortunate. In my day, you have a disagreement, fist fight, and you deal with it. In this day, if there's a disagreement, in those few seconds when the emotions are running high, people pull their guns and then they're shooting. And as a consequence of that, we have too many young men of color that are being injured or fatally killed, and their future is cut off, and family members and friends are left to mourn. This does not have to be our reality, and it need not be our future. And so, as it relates to this particular incident, what I would say to the people in this city and even beyond, we will solve this crime. Let us solve this crime. Let us bring the persons of persons to justice, and we will. And then we will continue to move to make our city a safer city. It's disappointing after putting in place One Safe Houston, which is
Man,
wonderful.
listen, if
The
you
numbers are
we already we breaking it down on the internet like we do. Shout out to DJ Academic. He done dropped some of that heat already. I'm about to play the interview from the third witness. We done already heard most of the shit from both the second witnesses, the first two witnesses that was there. So yeah, we're gonna get into this third witness conversation, man. He went live to tell his side of the story, man. Hit that like button, man. We about to get into this shit, man. And we're gonna be breaking down this footage, man, because they're lying about a lot of shit. They're keeping a lot of shit away from the media. Facts. And we looking at it in real time. So let's break this shit down.
Go to Vegas, bro. Cause certain you don't even supposed to be around, bro. It's certain I know a million.
Hi guys, welcome back to Intel Hip Hop, where you get all the news 365 days out of the year. Houston, Texas OG Killer Kyline gives his thoughts on Takeoff losing his life in Houston over a petty dice game. Let's see what he had to say about it.
Man, do not ask me, do I know anything because I'm from Houston? I don't know. That went on. It's unfortunate that homie just lost his life out here. That man ain't supposed to be dead right now. Unfortunate as hell, bro. Y'all not seeing the frequencies that's going on right now. This really on us, black folks. Man, ain't no man with all the millions need to be in no goddamn dice game. And I don't know nothing about nothing, but ain't no way I'm net up sitting around. They gotta wait and make rent in the morning, bro. So up, bro. That man lost his life like that, bro. Hey, we gotta quit being the goddamn Instagram police and all that trying to figure out what happened, calling me what happened, and is this and is that. Man, I'm not here to be a bearer of bad news, but as a people, bro, something above your pay grade, bro. These my opinions, and I tell the truth.
You heard what he said? He said we gotta stop investigating because some of this shit be above your pay grade. That's like military talk. That's military talk. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of y'all don't know this. I'm going to keep it real. A lot of Secret Service agents, federal agents have been relocated to Texas. You can look this up. It's a known fact. So he's kind of confirming some shit.
I'm not here to be a bearer of bad news, but as a people, bro, something above your pay grade, bro. These my opinions, and I tell the truth, bro. Something need to be.
That nigga said some shit above your pay grade. That's crazy. Above your pay grade is crazy. That's military talk, gang. That's military talk. Real talk. Listen,
bro. Something above your pay grade, bro. These my opinions, and I tell the truth, bro. Something need to be above your pay grade, bro. You having all the meals, bro. You want to shoot dice, go to Vegas, bro. Cause certain you don't even supposed to be around, bro. It's certain I know a million gon' feel away. It's just my opinion, bro. I wouldn't know. I don't know nothing no more than what everybody else know. So asking me just because I'm in Houston, my boy, I ain't got the answer, Sway. All I can tell you is this, bro. Us versus us. Ain't no more inclusion. Ain't no white supremacy. I ain't gonna do nothing when somebody outside the black race do anything to somebody black.
Hey, dude lying about being there. Watch this. When I get into the footage here in a minute, Keep his face in hat in mind. Keep his face in mind. We're gonna show you him at the party. Watch this.
Just slide on quick. It's time to wake up, bro. Looking at the Kanye frequencies, looking at this frequency, bro. We at such a low frequency right now, bro. Let me tell you some real shit, my boy. And I don't know nothing going on. I'm gonna keep stressing that. But let's just start being real with the youth, bro. When you having certain type of paper, bro, you don't even supposed to be around certain type of. And any ever came around me and you ain't from here, you're going home. I'm going home. I'm just not gonna be around certain, bro. You outgrow certain situations, bro. And I just hate this doing this young man on Instagram, bro. Y'all posting this man body like he ain't got no mother kids or got no family, bro. And I really feel like that was filming it. They need to fire your ass up and put you on Front Street. And step over. Cool, bro. That is not supposed to be dead, bro. And ain't had nothing to do with nothing, man. Streets don't love nobody, bro. You coming out here to have some fun, bro, and you gotta bury your bro. Nah, bro. That ain't cool, bro. Supposed to be going home right now, bro, or wherever he going, or waking up to a fresh piece of something. And y'all putting this man body on here, blogs. Our own people, bro. Our own people. Man, we focus on so much bad news as a people, bro. We focus on so much bad. The blogs, they showing this man dead body, bro. That's so up, bro. I don't give a damn who the man. He ain't supposed to be dead. Not over no chrome dice game. Man got millions, bro. Man ain't supposed to be dead.
Man, we just gotta stop that hating ass shit where we from, man. We gotta stop that. A brother should be able to go wherever you go, no matter how much money you got. Like, let's keep it 1,000. Niggas should be able to go wherever you want to go, no matter how much money a nigga got, man. We're just gonna keep it real. Let's go ahead and keep it real. You see what I'm saying? Like, this brother dropping some heat, but he lying about certain shit, though. We're gonna break this shit down.
That's a prime example, bro. Let there be a lesson to all the young brothers, man.
Also, I'm gonna be getting into the listen, man, we got some heat for y'all today, man. I got some heat for y'all today. We're gonna be playing Jay Prince apologize for the Takeoff situation in Texas. Some people call it a weak apology. Some people believe it's sincere. We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just here to bring the news. You understand me? Let's get it, man.
And if you get into some money, it's time to stay away from certain, bro. If you wanna, everybody think it's cool to be young. Peter Pan, the only Peter Pan thought he was gonna be young forever, and how that turned out. It's going you want to grow old with that money, man. That money older than you, man. You want to grow old with that money, man. You gotta just stay, man, bro. Once you get a certain bracket, man, you not a hood no more. They have ain't street. Not cool, bro. It's time to start telling the truth, bro. It need to be some big homies. You need to start listening to your big homies. But black folks, we need to wake up and see we our own problem, bro. It's been getting dice game forever, but when you with all them hymns,
I don't think it's we our own problem, though. A lot of people like to put our shame. Listen, this whole system is set up to keep us in failure. You know what I'm saying? This whole shit is set up to keep us in failure. You know what I'm saying? And we can't have niggas that's coming around that's possibly could be agents talk about we our worst own enemy. We didn't put ourselves in this situation. Bitch, we just got out of Jim Crow. We getting locked into slave deals by the goddamn Jewish media mafia. What Kanye West talking about? You talking about the total opposite, bro. We talking about Takeoff was in there just chilling, bro. He had nothing to do with nothing, bro. Takeoff don't even be on that tight time, bro.
You don't need to be on no concrete shooting no dice. That ain't got nowhere near the money that you got. And that ain't no disrespect to nobody that was there. I'm just saying, when you are 8 figure, the fuck is you doing playing them type of games? Come on, man. Straight up ain't cool. Come on, man. Better pray y'all make it like us age, bro. Cause the way they looking, you get led astray, bro. And then you got going against black folks that's trying to fight up against and is ridiculing more. I ain't sitting here to ridicule. I'm sitting here to pay homage to that young brother because that young brother didn't deserve it, bro. Oh man. You want to shoot dice? Go to Vegas, bro. You know, 8 figure sitting down with that hope they make rent tomorrow shooting some dice, bro. For real, man. And I'm looking at black folks ridiculing homes. I'm sick of seeing because you doing them people job, bro. And sitting back laughing right now. He ain't got a margin out. Y'all see y'all. They ain't much got to do no marching right now, bro. Y'all be mad at Charleston White, bro. For Charleston White said some real shit. Every you think fake, bro. Fake, however y'all feel about a man, bro.
Listen, man. Listen, I understand what the brother's saying, but listen, a motherfucker should be able to go anywhere. Right or wrong, y'all. Should a brother should be able to go anywhere? Huh? Let's listen to Charleston White conversation about Takeoff. Did y'all hear what he had to say about Takeoffs? There. We're gonna get into it. Hit that like button, man. I need y'all to hit that like button, man. Let's get into it. Let's get right into that, man. Hey, this your brother Aboriginal Power, man. You're watching the Wake and Bake Show, man. We about to get into the whole
podcast daily.
We about to get into the whole conversation, man.
Trying to get likes.
Hold on, let me run this back.
Ground bleeding.
Cause this nigga Gilly the Kid is arguing with Charleston White over the whole situation. He arguing with Charleston White. Let's listen.
You do is pull your fucking phones out and start recording and post that on the internet, man. You clowns for that, man. Y'all clowns for that, man. The last image a motherfucker want to see is they peoples laying on the ground bleeding the fuck out, man. Be having mamas, kids, grandmamas, uncles, aunties. That's some dumb shit, man. But the first thing y'all do is pull your phone out. Ooh, look at such and such. Man, that's cool, man. For real, man. You know that nigga just lost his life and you trying to get likes. Tell me how that shit, man. You nigga, you blog sites y'all out of pocket, man. Y'all be trying to get clickbait to suckers, man. That man laying on the ground, he bleeding out and recording it and posting that on the internet, man. Y'all niggas clowns for that shit. I'm telling you, man. This the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating, man. Shout out to Takeoff, man. Rest in peace, man. Shout out to his family, man. We send our condolences to y'all for $1 million worth of game, man. Shout out to QC. Shout out to P. Shout out to Coach, to Migos, everybody, man. Hold y'all head, man. But y'all niggas stop that shit, man. That shit is not cool, man.
Well, Charleston White goes off and says that the celebrities don't care about the regular people, so why should the regular people care about the celebrities? Let's listen to Charleston White as he goes off on Gilly the Kid.
Y'all don't care about regular people dying. So I get what this Gilly the Kid saying. Y'all always taking the phones out. Yeah. When a celebrity die, we go take out the mother phone. When an entertainer die, Gilly, we go take out the mother phone. Maybe if entertainers, celebrities, actors, and you famous mother, maybe if y'all interacted with regular people more, we wouldn't be so excited to take the phones out. You talking about? But let me just say this, since you so in your panties about you just Gilly taking the phones out. You talking about they take the phones out on regular people? When regular people they took the phones out. When that George Floyd laid his life down, what they do? Took the phones out and record and watch George. So you talking about Gilly the Kid? Shut your up. None of you up top. None of you up top give a about when somebody die at the bottom. So why the people at the bottom should give a about when you die at the top? Make it make sense at the top, people. Make it make sense. Y'all don't care about when we die. Name one regular person that died in your city, Gilly the Kid. Boosie. Name one regular person that done died in the back of that obituary. Y'all don't even know them names. So who give a we find a celebrity on the ground and we pull out the phones? We don't give a about their family. They don't give a about ours. You're celebrities. It's called the haves and the have-nots. We are not together. The haves and the have-nots are not together. We are divided. Y'all are not with us at the top, and we are not with y'all at the bottom. We are so far divided from one another, brother. You talking about? And I just want to let y'all know, y'all don't show this much concern when an old black woman is, when an old black is, it's only when a rapper, an actor, or entertainer. But when a regular smojo, y'all don't even mumble a word, not even a black. So how y'all feel, man? How y'all feel? I'll go away by Christmas. Y'all won't even be mentioning Takeoff by Christmas. Y'all don't even mention P&B no more. So this just another one bites the dust. Pay attention to the dash. Pay attention to the dash. Don't stay focused on date. It don't mean nothing.
So me personally, I think it's wrong to record that stuff just out of respect to the deceased and to the deceased's family. But we all know we're in a cloud chasing era, and that's what goes on. Nation, let me know in the comments.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. I don't really personally agree with motherfuckers filming niggas dead bodies. Try to help that brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You pull out your phone, you can't be trying to help a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? For real. For real, we can't deal with that, man. We can't let that shit go on like that. But hey, how y'all feel? Put it in the chat how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, Charleston White be dropping some heat. But listen, I want to get into the Jay Prince apology, man. Jay Prince actually apologized for the Takeoff situation that just recently happened, revolving around his death. Jay Prince took to live stream and took an apology. We're gonna listen to that right now. I need everybody to hit that like button as you come into the building. You know what I mean? How y'all feel about that? I want to get everybody's opinion in the building. Let's get it, man. We about to get to that right now, man. Let's get Jay Prince apology out the way, man. Let's see what he's talking about. All right, let's get to it.
Jay Prince releases a statement sending Eagles member Takeoff. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
You gotta keep that going. You heard? RP Takeoff. I ain't gonna stop you, bro. I'm gonna keep going in your name. You heard? Everything dedicated to you today. You heard? Love you.
Yo, so this whole Takeoff thing has me thinking a lot about what we consider Black culture, what we've allowed to be sold to us, to be marketed to us, is Black culture, right? And why is it acceptable? Why do you have to check in? Why do the people that get you checked in aren't held accountable if something happens? You know, why does this keep happening to a lot of young, famous, rich Black rappers? You know, it's not just people, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, I never heard of them. No, like, we keep going up. PNB Rock, Takeoff, Nipsey, like, you know, this is not, you know, a local mixtape rapper, right? So why is this happening?
Okay, y'all, I'm here live at HEB. You know, one of the biggest grocery stores here in Houston is embracing the loyalty wine. You know, the Merlot, the Cab, Rosé, Champagne, and as you can see, it's a line around the corner. But ain't nothing like Texas love.
Thanks for tuning in to 9mag TV.
So listen, man, this whole Takeoff shit is getting weird, man. But listen, that Jay Prince apology was kind of weird to me. That Jay Prince apology was very weird worded. And a couple people responded to that. A couple people responded to that weird worded apology. Let's listen to a couple people responding to that situation, man. Let's listen to that right now. Hit that like button, thumb up the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button, man. It's your brother Aboriginal Power.
He went at it, something serious. The Estabad or something like that.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, no, the nigga name is El Bastard, ELBASTID. You'll see his comment under it. That nigga ain't playing no games with that nigga. Putting that shit up there and
It's up there.
read that shit with your pretty, beautiful reading voice, girl.
All right, I got you. So it says the
Good
Prince
morning,
family.
Marimbo.
You ready?
Good afternoon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's damn, it's 7 o'clock your time.
No, it's
And that's
5.
no, 5? Oh, in the morning, huh?
No, in the evening.
Alright.
5 in the
In
evening.
the evening? Okay. Let's go. Danny, go ahead on and let us hear.
It says the Prince family would like to send our condolences to the family and friends of a beautiful soul. To Houstonians and families around the world, this one breaks my heart because Takeoff was a good brother, a son, a role model, and a God-loving human being. Grief is the price of love, a bill people from across the globe are paying right now as we mourn his loss. I've been knowing Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset for many years, and there has been nothing but mutual love for one another, and that ain't going to ever change where we are concerned. This shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have ever happened in our city. This shouldn't have been recorded, and this damn sure shouldn't be circulating across social media for family, friends, and fans to see. As I write this, I'm angry about the lack of love and respect we have for one another, as a race which keeps bringing us back to the same tragic place of black on black killing. They say Satan is the author of confusion, and right now there's a lot of lies and false narratives being spread by media whores. I consider myself a man that's quick to listen and slow to speak. Therefore, to whomever is responsible for putting that bullet in my little nephew's head, let it be known that you can't hide behind me, beside me, or anywhere near me because I don't tolerate dumb shit. I speak not knowing whose bullet is responsible for his death. With that being said, the root of this tragedy is foolish and has to be owned by the fool. I will sum this up by saying a gun in the hands of any human that closes his eyes to shoot and doesn't have the power skills of operating that gun is dangerous, and the results usually end with innocent people who had nothing to do with the altercation being shot or killed. To the homies in Georgia and around the world that got love for Takeoff like we know this, let's change the narrative in our culture by putting an end to every argument or disagreement resulting in violence. It's okay to live and let live to see another day.
So the lady is reading the actual tweet from Jay Prince and his official apology. So that's what she is reading. I just want to confirm that to you guys.
Rest in peace, Takeoff. So
Nigga
when you get
danced
down
around
That
to
was
these
some
that.
sympathetic
comments,
ass shit.
I'm not
Cop it
gonna
to
lie, that
11.
shit sounds like he's trying to make a defense speech instead of like a
That's
condolence
exactly
speech.
what he
That's a
doing.
sympathetic
Niggas
ass.
ain't
It's a
trying
Hey,
to
look,
hear
sympathetic
read
that.
speech.
read what old boy comment. You see it? You see it, Daddy?
I'm looking for it right
He
now. At
right up.
the normally at
He
the top they put the crazy ones, but DJ Loud said, still got some explaining to do. Walking past Quavo and Takeoff like that. You got to teach your son some better character. What did you say the name of that person is? I'm looking for it. And I don't see
hold
it.
on. Let me find it.
Yeah, got the footage of Jay Prince Jr. stepping over Takeoff's body as he lays deceased on the ground. And it was like they saying it was cold blooded. It was a lot going on. So I'll let y'all be the judge of that when we get into the footage of that later on in this live stream. So I want y'all to stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. How do y'all feel about that apology though? Type in the chat how y'all feel about the apology.
Bastille, some
He
shit.
said L
Yeah, yeah,
Bastille.
yeah. That's
L
him. Is
Bastille.
it
Something like
It's
that.
Biscuit? He don't give a fuck. I fuck this nigga always be. Hold on, where is he at?
You think
Here
he's
we
talking about
go.
It's Biscuit bumping?
Look, L Bastille. This is what he said.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking to you as a father that lost a son last year. This ain't it. I find it hard to believe the Don of Houston, Jay Prince Respect, wasn't in attendance. It was your birthday, 10/31/1964. Happy belated birthday, brother. You wasn't there and don't know what happened or haven't seen the videos from the establishment of your mob ties? Question mark. If you ain't connected with the police and judges, quit acting like you're the mob. You just a cat with some money and a few goons. That's it. Your son got some explaining to do. He walked past his guests like he didn't know them. This happened on your family's watch. You have blood on your hands, and your son has tarnished your family name. It's a reckoning for everything, and this will not be smoothed over with soothing words. Somebody's gonna answer for it because it was too much blatant disrespect before and after the fact. Arguing with your guests and your son's guests arguing with y'all, but let me guess, you can't control what the next man does. Yeah, he ain't playing with the nigga.
Hey, you know another
Damn.
thing that hasn't been said. I just saw the coroner is reporting that he died from head wounds and multiple body wounds. So how is somebody's eyes closed? Now maybe
Yeah, that's something new that I ain't heard. Now I didn't know the coroner said that because I've been hearing that Takeoff was shot in his head and also in his neck. He was shot initially in his head and then later on while he was on the ground in his neck, allegedly. Now they saying he was shot in the body. Now they saying he was shot in the body. That's crazy.
they get a lucky shot not looking with their eyes closed, right? One. But how do they hit you multiple times in your head and your body with their eyes closed?
How did he even know
So
that
what
they
is he
eyes
talking
was
about?
closed?
That's
Maybe
another
he was
question.
being metaphorical. Like niggas who know how to shoot and got good aim. Like if this altercation broke out, they would know how to shoot who they were trying to shoot. But in this situation, they were saying Takeoff got hit in the crossfire.
That's a good question. Why they saying his eyes closed? That's a narrative that's being pushed. His eyes was closed. What? How do y'all know that? Why would y'all even push that if y'all can't confirm it unless y'all got 4K cameras that can confirm it? Unless you got 4K cameras that can confirm it. Make that make sense for me. You understand?
That's
Maybe
another
he was
question.
being metaphorical. Like niggas who know how to shoot and got good aim. Like if this altercation broke out, they would know how to shoot who they were trying to shoot. But in this situation, they were saying Takeoff got hit in the crossfire. So I think maybe that's how he's trying to put it. Maybe.
You don't get hit multiple times by accident. Like it's one thing with the one. See, we went for the whole. He got hit with that first shot. Boom, he just dropped. Remember that?
Man, let me explain something to you.
One shot to the neck.
The
or head
nigga's
area.
son went and put up a thing on his story talking about I was awakened to this and found out. But the first video on your Instagram page is you in the party. Like, so you mean to tell me the party was over at 1:30, 2 o'clock. So within an hour or 45 minutes, you ran out the party, jumped in your car.
See, what's crazy is what they ain't talking about is it was 3 people that was shot during that whole event in Houston, Texas, where my brother Takeoff lost his life. There was 2 other people shot, and those 2 other people drove themselves to the hospital. Those 2 other people drove themselves to the hospital. And they have already told police officers what happened, according to their perspectives and their vantage point. It's going to be more details come out this afternoon.
Or sped home, got undressed, and jumped in the bed and was in a deep sleep. And you was, come on, man.
There's also another witness.
Come on.
There's also another witness allegedly that came out that's speaking on details of the case of the situation as well. I'm gonna be playing that clip as well. I'm just playing the news, you guys. We're gonna get it in today.
I got you. Well,
Whole
I
situation.
think a lot of that mob tie shit, you're gonna start hearing less of it. And I said it before, man, when all them niggas whack, them niggas is mob, man. That's a motherfucking slogan and a phrase they using, man. Nigga, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I don't believe it. And this shit just showed that you have no control over your people. So you just capping. And that little nigga Sauce Walker, just let it be known, I'm right here in Houston, nigga. And you heard what the fuck I said, nigga. If he'd have been with us, it wouldn't have happened. What you mean by that? I already said it. So, I don't know. What I do know is all your children have never went through a struggle. They were born rich. You've been having money a long time. They need to stop acting like they something they ain't. For real, for real.
For real, bro.
Them niggas be walking around like nigga, like they was come up over here, like and this nigga knocked that shit off.
The fakest crime
Especially family ever seen.
Junior be
Especially
putting
Junior.
Junior be putting a 10 on it. That nigga puts a 10 on it. Yeah.
So I'm saying,
that's probably why.
Man, listen, man. I'm just saying that whole Jay Prince situation is getting a little spooky, man, because there's other witnesses that's coming out on the case, man. And we got the footage of you walking over your body, Jay Prince Jr., excuse me, walking over that man's body like that, man. Allegedly. We're going to get into the footage in here in just a second, but let's get into what this new witness has got to say, man. Let's get into what this new witness got to say, man.
A third eyewitness? Oh, and she's talking even more than the first 2? Whoever did this case is toast. Let's check it out. First off, man, shout out to Storm Monroe. He's the one who interviewed her. Let's get into it.
What's up, Ashley?
Hey, Storm. I just want to say something really quick, and I'm gonna try not to give out my identity. We
Not give it out. Yeah, your name. He already said it. It's Ashley.
were all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD. First of all, in order to be
She just left Houston Police Department. Oh, you know she was talking.
around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but Jazz people had guns. Okay. All of this.
Whoa, Jazz, you got some. You got something to answer, bro. Because Jazz told us he wasn't there. Jazz, you got some questions to answer.
This was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that. And
God damn, so they just killed bro.
So do you listen to that? This is the third witness. She's telling it all. She said it ain't have shit to do with no dice game. We confirmed that because the police got footage and they said that the altercation started after they was exiting. They couldn't have been in the middle of a dice game if they was leaving the venue. Okay, let's just make that clear.
Whoa, Jazz, you got some, you got something to answer, bro. Because Jazz told us he wasn't there. Jazz, you got some questions to answer.
About this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that. And
God damn, so they just killed bro in cold blood? Like it wasn't even like nothing?
the only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But
bro, it's already too late, sis. Listen, we appreciate your villain. It's already too late, bro. You went to Houston Police Department. You out here telling us that Jazz Prince is capping. He was actually there. And as a matter of fact, not only was he there, but everybody with him are the only ones who had guns and pistols.
All of this shit that they're saying.
Yeah, the venue was probably rent out by someone that was with Jay Prince them squad, and allegedly that they wasn't allowing no guns in. Only Jay Prince them members and crew had guns with them. Takeoff and them crew did not have guns with them. So the false allegations that it was someone with Quavo and them side started shooting was false. So they already started putting out the false narratives since day one. First, it was at a dice game. Some Quavo and them people started shooting first. All that was a lie. We're getting into the real nitty gritty right now. So make sure y'all hit that like button. We're listening to the third witness right now.
Saying about, oh, well, this was a sacrifice. No, this was an argument between two camps, and it wasn't even between two camps because Takeoff and Quavo was basically trying to be the mediator between the people who were arguing.
Oh, shit. No. Okay. Now it makes sense. While the dude who we identified as a shooter, now it makes sense as to why he was shooting. He was trying to hit the dudes he was beefing with, but instead he hit Takeoff.
Yeah. And so everybody's saying, oh, well, this is Quavo's fault. Quavo had nothing to do with the shit y'all talking about, bro. Y'all was not there when this happened. It had nothing to do with that. So all these 30-second videos that they're seeing, this and that, everybody's saying, well, he didn't act the way how he acted whenever Takeoff got shot. Did they tell you he passed the fuck out? Did they tell you we had to help him to the fucking car? Did they tell you that? Like, no.
Damn, Quavo passed out?
Nobody is really talking about the real that's going on. But I'm
damn, no, I didn't hear that yet. They said Quavo passed out during this whole altercation. I mean, it makes sense. You just seen his nephew get brutally shot and is deceased in his hands as he tried to pick his body up. I mean, that's enough stress to make someone stress, pass out.
Did they tell you we had to help him to the fucking car? Did they tell you that? Like, no.
Damn, Quavo passed out?
Nobody is really talking about the real that's going on. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll leave it at that. The only people who had firearms that night was the camp who protect Jazz. That's all I'm gonna say.
Woo! And she said Jazz to be specific, not James Prince Jr. No, Jazz Prince. Who told us he wasn't there? Who told us he woke up and found out what was happening. Jazz told us he's an innocent bystander. Let's actually dissect exactly what she said.
He did just say that. We just heard the tweet that he just put out from WAC 100 reading it out. He said he woke up to the situation. Well, this eyewitness, the third eyewitness, has just now confirmed that he was there. What's going on, Jay Prince, man? Like, come on, man. It ain't looking too good. I mean, it ain't adding up, big dog.
Who told us he wasn't there? Who told us he woke up and found out what was happening. Jazz told us he's an innocent bystander. Let's actually dissect exactly what she said. Let's really just slow down and dissect it. She said this wasn't over no dice game, no none of that. This was an argument or an ongoing issue between somebody from Quavo camp and people from Jazz Prince camp that was going on in 5th Ward since about 10 p.m. that night. Takeoff died at 2 a.m. So apparently like, these two camps or these two entourages were going at it since 10 p.m. that night. Claims that the 30-second clip we saw of Quavo arguing with somebody before saying let's head out and then the altercation occurred, that there was just an isolated incident. However, we did see Quavo throw a punch. So was Quavo trying to walk past and bump somebody, the person bumped him back and then he threw a punch? And then also, I guess kind of makes sense as to why the dude who was with Quavo and them, the quote-unquote entourage, why he put out a pistol and started shooting. Right? Because he probably already had it on his mind. He wanted to do on boys that Mob ties in. Like, he wanted to do them in. He wanted to make sure they feel paid. It'd be like that, bro. Like, bro was probably at 10:15 p.m., bro, plotting on how he was going to catch a body tonight. And then he got a chance to catch a body once the altercation broke out, but his hand was too shaky. You know, he was too excited to send somebody packing that he shot his own mans and killed his own man's Takeoff, bro. But apparently the shorty said that the people with guns were Jay Prince mans and somebody with Quavo, right? So it was an altercation between Jay Prince folks and Quavo folks. And the way she kept on saying it, man, she thinks, well, not even thinks, she's insinuating that Jay Prince folks also shot back, because if you guys listen to the video, there were 2 guns and 2 gunshots we heard, about 10 or 12 shots. Main question really is who shot first, I should say, right? Because I can't say Jay Prince and them shot back automatically because I don't know who shot first. You see, who shot first is who's going to get that murder charge. So Jay Prince and them folks shot first, and then Quavo and Takeoff man shot back in retaliation or in self-defense and just missed and shot Takeoff instead. He's getting charged for manslaughter, right? And then Jay Prince and them folks getting charged for murder, right? But, you know, if a Takeoff and them folks shot first, right, he's getting charged with murder. Jay Prince and them folks probably going to get charged with manslaughter. Who knows, right? But let me know in the comment section, man, did you learn anything you didn't already know from this interview? It's your boy, Porter Flacco. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
All right,
If
man.
you shop on
We heard that whole situation, man. It's a lot of stuff taking place with this whole Takeoff situation. It's starting to seem iffy, man. It's starting to point towards a certain group of people right now, man. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. The third witness is saying a lot of details. I mean, she going into a lot of details about this whole situation, you know. We already played the audio from the police officers and the commissioner and the chief of police. I was watching DJ Academic video yesterday, and he was doing some breakdown. You know this nigga. Hey, shout out to DJ Academic, man. This nigga, private eye. This nigga's a private eye. We're going to play a little bit of his video because he was breaking that shit down yesterday. He was showing the footage. He was reading all that shit. We was breaking that shit down with him. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I was like, that shit makes sense. You know, we're going to get to it right now, though. Let's get to it. We about to get into the whole breakdown. He exploring the theories, too. He going in, dealt with it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. How do y'all feel about this whole Takeoff situation? I should open up my call line to see what's going in, but I'm going to continue the live stream. I'm opening up the call line at the end of this breakdown. So make sure y'all stay tuned, man. There's a lot of that footage where the eyewitness was talking about came out. So we're going to have to get into that. Let's get it.
I'm gonna hurt somebody, bro.
Oh, shit. What are you doing? No, hell no.
That's what we think is the first shot. That's what we think is the first shot. Then the manager backs up a little bit, right? This is when he backs up, and now he draws out. That may make sense. I think we might have it. So the first shot that goes on is maybe the guy in the yellow that shoots through. He shoots point blank. Maybe he reaches in his satchel. So he's reaching the satchel for his gun, right? The gun goes off. So maybe it goes off by accident, but it shoots Takeoff right here, and it goes into his arm, right? The person they're calling the manager, which we know that's what we say friendly fire. Oh shit, I can't see it anymore. Let me get this back to the slide.
Tell me I want to play basketball. I just saw me play basketball just in the gym. Play like that, bro. Don't play like that, bro. Let go. I ain't gonna sit there and go back and forth, bro. I'm gonna hurt somebody, bro.
Yeah. So that would have been the accidental shot, close range. Then we're gonna see the manager.
Hell no.
The manager back up.
No.
He backs up right here, right? And gun looks like it's drawn. Look like he shoots once or twice, and then they start shooting at him, and he runs. All right, see, and then he start running.
Tell me I want to play basketball. I just saw me.
And then I hope this doesn't show the body because there's the body. The body's already over there. It says here, the yellow hoodie runs back in while Takeoff's on the ground, grabs something and runs back out. Look. Yes, this is Jay Prince Jr. I'm sorry to tell y'all. It says J.R., my nigga. I think he must have washed his face of whatever fucking thing was on his face. It was like probably paint. You're going to see the guy who, remember that last scene where he runs in because people are now shooting at him, the guy in the yellow hoodie? He comes back out. Look, you see him? This is him right here. This is him right here. Yeah. You're going to see him. Yeah, that's him right there. So he comes out. And I'm thinking he's coming out to leave, honestly. Same guy, yellow hoodie, is seen here when
while they in the dice game. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This nigga DJ Academics be on it, man.
Duke the jeweler was robbed and killed while at Jay Prince Jr. dice game in September. Okay, so now we got to figure out who this guy is. Chad, if this guy don't, yeah, clearly Jay Prince Jr. know him. They're side by side. Look, they're right here. Yeah, this guy right here is interesting. Somebody said, how do you get hit in the head? Either by the friendly fire. It's a possibility it's a friendly fire, and the friendly fire would have been when, remember, he pulls out, he shoots once or twice, and then they start shooting at him, and I think he shoots behind his back. So either those guys shot him, shot Takeoff in the head, or the manager shot him in the head. But I feel like everybody's saying, and even the witnesses there when they said he got killed by his own man. So I'm guessing maybe the quote unquote manager. By the way, let's do a nice little throwback since we talking about mob ties. Jay Prince, young boy. Remember when Jay Prince made that video? Jeez.
Touchdown back in H-Town. You know what I mean? We've been in Las Vegas taking care of business. You know what I mean? Kicking ass and taking names. You know, I know y'all saw the little homie, Shakur Stevenson, the other night on ESPN. In the night with a beautiful body punch. You know, I thought all the guts was gonna come out.
By the way, if you wonder why Shakur Stevenson was there, Jay Prince historically have always signed fighters and represented fighters. By the way, Floyd Mayweather Jr. used to be involved in business with Jay Prince. Jay Prince, they always got a fighter down there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mob ties, well, Jay Prince, right?
It's just the way it is sometimes. So we're getting ready to celebrate. You know, on the 27th, the little homie having a birthday, and we're getting ready to celebrate. We're gonna have a ball. We're gonna, mob ties. Y'all invited. We're gonna party. We're gonna party, man, and welcome the little homie to the.
You heard what he said? He said mob ties. Listen, he playing Jay Prince, talking about the whole party, getting together, you know what I mean, before the event, inviting, the motherfuckers that he fucked with out. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this whole case is starting to seem like some goddamn JFK shit at this particular point. You understand me? We got three witnesses. One is saying something different. The other one saying something different, and the other one is like split in between. It's like, yo, what's going on?
We're getting ready to celebrate. You know, on the 27th, little homie having a birthday. We're getting ready to celebrate. We're gonna have a ball. We're gonna, mob ties. Y'all invited. We're gonna party. We're gonna party, man, and welcome the little homie to the city. And I can't wait. But on another note, while we was gone, I got a call. You know what I mean? Because the little homie, young boy, place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right because they understand that, you know what I mean, young boy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, maybe
That was so eerie. The niggas who ran in there, they only want to make it right because they understand them niggas cool with me. Wait, so was it your young boy? This was spooky. I ain't gonna lie to you.
long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren. All that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
You got your Rolls Royce umbrellas. You got your keys. You got a bunch of other shit. So get in contact with us, bro. Get your shit back, bro.
All good. Waiting on you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga young boy went off.
Hey, so it was some other shit I seen throughout this live stream where they was breaking down some shit. Hold on, let me run this back a little bit. This whole situation it gets spooky, man. It gets spooky. We don't want to listen to these ads neither. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. This whole little thing is getting out of hand with what's going on, man. Like, we already know. I played the audio from the police commissioner from last night. I should get into that one more time since we got some new viewers in here. I should get to that right now, but I'll finish playing what we got on the screen. I'll finish playing this. I'll line that up for y'all in a second. I'll line that up for y'all in just a second. Don't even trip.
Let it be known. But I do believe that dude probably has been around Jay Prince. And if you want to find his social media,
Everyday wins make your day that much better.
oh, this is where Takeoff. Oh, people are visiting the scene the day after.
Got the money. I got a bitch, she gon' kill for real.
For some reason, this just feels odd. Like
rich nigga shit.
This just feels a little odd. This just feel like some odd shit right here. Y'all just went to go visit the place he died. Hopefully we don't see no crazy images. Huh. Chat, if y'all you see that guy we looking for? You gonna have to look in Jay Prince Jr. Let me scroll past. Yeah, I can't show certain stuff. I'm about to get off this page right now. Y'all gonna have to look in Jay Prince Jr.'s like tags and shit like that to see, like, he's probably had more than one dice game, to see if you ever see that nigga again. That's what y'all gotta do. The key to this shit is gonna be that guy in the yellow, bro. Ironically, I don't even think he was arguing with the guy in the yellow. So that guy in the yellow, if you find him, you probably could find who the hell he was shooting for. Or maybe it was him. I don't know. By the way, also tomorrow, chat, I'm starting to stream at.
Also, let's get into some other shit, man. I want to get into the other conversation. Cause they got other footage and audio of Quavo in a heated argument. They got all that shit lined up too. They got all that shit. We're gonna get into that right now. TMZ be on it. So, hey man, listen. So let's get into that next conversation right now. Let's go.
And we know that Wisdom TMZ, they're over both of these stories, but your kids are fans of the Migos.
Yeah.
I have people in my family, and that news certainly hit hard yesterday.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise when this happened.
Yeah.
But and also the whole thing with Kanye West and these people trying to raise money for Kanye West. That was a.
I'm trying to raise my own money.
that was a little bit interesting as well. So let's check in with Charles Ladaboudier.
You see how they linking this whole Quavo conversation with Kanye West? Peep that. That's weird.
From TMZ on the West Coast. And good morning to you, Charles. And let's jump right in. We want to talk about the star of one of the Migos first, and talk about that track.
Yeah, a real tragedy. Wisdom, Marissa, good morning. But we have some more information now just about what happened in the moments before this shooting in Houston. And we knew that Takeoff and Quavo were there at this bowling alley. It was about 2:30 in the morning. They had been playing dice. And then there was an argument that broke out. Now, the way we heard this initially was that Takeoff got involved in this argument. We now have video that we posted on the site where you can see it's really Quavo who was having this heated discussion with these other guys. And we still don't know if it was directly about the dice game or something else, but they're having a discussion. Takeoff was standing a couple of feet behind Quavo. And at some point, Quavo just said, look, I'm done with this, and he starts to walk away. And as he's walking away is when someone took out a gun and started firing. It was one shot at first, and then everyone starts running. And then there were several more shots, a total of at least 10 shots that were fired. And we know, of course, that Takeoff was hit and was killed, was pronounced dead on the scene. There were two other people who were hit, a man and a woman. They are at a hospital getting treatment, non-life-threatening injuries. But so far, police do not have anyone in custody. They are investigating. We know that they have seen surveillance video and other videos from the scene, and they are trying to gather information and to find who's responsible for this. But so far, no one arrested.
And hopefully that information comes in. I read that some 40 people witnessed it happen. So people saw something,
I mean, that's the thing, Marissa. In every video that we have seen from the scene, there were a lot of people around. There was a party that was going on there that night. And so a lot of people, and it does seem to me that Quavo and Takeoff didn't necessarily know everybody who was there. There were a lot of, it wasn't like this was a big celebrity event. There were a lot of people that were there. And clearly, even after the shooting, we still saw, a couple dozen people who were still around the scene. So there were a lot of witnesses, and hopefully police can get the information they need.
All right, Charles, let's switch gears and talk about Kanye West and all these people trying to help him regain his billionaire status. What's the story here?
We'll cut to the chase, which is that this is failing.
Yeah.
And it was a ridiculous thing.
You see how they done linked the Kanye West to this whole Takeoff situation? Y'all peep that? Y'all peep how they linking it together? That's weird. That's media trained optimism shit. This is what they trained to do. This is what they are trained to do. I'm gonna play the police chief speaking on the situation with Quavo. Dealing with Takeoff. Dealing with the death of Takeoff in the shooting in Houston, Texas. Dealing with the bowling alley. Now, a lot of people are saying that Jay Prince and them people, his children, had something to do with it. Listen, I'm not into the auspice to say that, but there was an eyewitness that came out and said that. An eyewitness came out and said that. Now, so this is we got to deal with what's going on. All right. So I'm about to get into some the police clip in here in a second. The police chief, the commissioner, and the chief speaking on the whole situation, relating new details pertaining to the case from what they have gathered. So there, let's get into that right now, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Need everybody to thumb up the video, man. Need everybody to thumb up the video. Need everybody to thumb up the video, man. We're going to get it in right now, man. So let's get it. All right, let me pull this up on the screen for y'all. Let me pull this up on the screen for you guys. All right, man. Hey, make sure y'all type in the chat, man. I'm gonna be reading out y'all chats here in a minute. If y'all got some intriguing comments or remarks, how do y'all feel about this whole Takeoff death situation, man? Like, where's the killer? It's 2022. We're in the age of 4K cameras, the best cameras the world has ever witnessed, and we're not catching anything on camera these days. I'm just saying.
I spoke to this young man's mother just an hour ago. Flew in here from out of town. I want everybody to understand the pain, the suffering of a mother. Very tough. And I told her, as we stand with any victim of violence or any homicide victim, their family, we stand with them in this city, in this police department, and everybody that's standing behind me. I want to thank our homicide unit under the direction of Commander Spears for doing great work time and time again. I'm going to speak briefly, and I'm going to turn it over to the homicide investigator Arrington. After he speaks, I'm going to get Commander Garcia to come up and translate in Spanish, and he'll go over some of the investigative parts. But let me speak to this just right. We understand and we know it. This morning at about approximately 2:34 a.m., officers received a call of a shooting in progress. Officers arrived there shortly thereafter. The location is a downtown location, billiards bowling alley located at 1201 San Jacinto Street here in the downtown area. Once officers arrived, they came upon a male who was deceased. That male has been identified as Kersnick Ball, better known as Takeoff. He's a member of the Migos rap group out of Atlanta. And I want to pause again because sometimes the hip hop community gets a bad name. And I know, and evident from this city and people who I have a personal relationship, a lot of great people in our hip hop community, and I respect them. But back to Takeoff. I got many calls from Houston and outside of Houston, and everyone spoke of what a great young man this is, how peaceful he is, what a great artist. And I'm calling up on everybody, our hip hop artists in Houston and around the nation. We got to police ourselves. It is so.
You notice how he added hip hop in it? That's the same thing that they did with Pop. That's the same thing they did with Nipsey Hussle. It's the same thing they did with Pop Smoke. It's the same shit they did around George Floyd. They made it part of hip hop culture. Now this has become a high profile murder. This has become a high profile murder. We're gonna come back to that in just a second, but I just want y'all to know that as it being a high profile murder, we got to know what we're dealing with here. Okay? Takeoff situation will be solved, or maybe it won't be. We'll see.
His own words now seem haunting. This Revolt interview posting just days ago.
I mean, time to give me my flowers, you know what I mean? I don't want them later on when I ain't here.
On social media, an outpouring of grief from celebrities like Migos collaborator Gucci Mane, singer Kelly Rowland, and actor Marlon Wayans, writing, "There's no jewelry, no cash, no argument or disagreement worth a life. My heart is broken for this man's family." In the last several years, a shocking number of popular rap artists have been killed by gun violence.
Just the past few years, you go from XXX, Nipsey Hussle, King Von, Pop Smoke, Young Dolph, Trouble, PNB Rock, Takeoff. Like, it makes me shake.
I'm watching you shake.
You know, because it's like, we shouldn't be used to this.
And when you hear one of these tragedies happening again, and I'm sure another will happen by the time that we talk next, what goes through your head? I mean, are rappers going extinct?
The rap music industry is like an endangered species right now. People are going to assume that it was gang.
Do y'all hear that? What he just said? Being a rapper can make you go extinct as a culture. Being part of this hip hop culture is becoming an extension of the people. It's a wipeout, a genocide produced through hip hop culture. We got to stop producing this psycho serial killer mentality. Don't get me wrong, I love hip hop. I love R&B, 80s R&B, 70s R&B. A lot of this R&B nowadays don't even have no soul in it. But one of the most dangerous things as of the last decade or so, one of the most dangerous things to be as a black man, a so-called black man in America, is to be part of a hip-hop culture, to be able to reflect off of the issues and the environment that we're placed in, to be able to express our situations, became one of the most terrifying and deadliest new things in our culture. And it's running rampant because it's a heavy impact. It's an influence everywhere. People gravitate to it. We got to stop this psycho mentality, man. We producing Negro Jeffrey Dahmers and shit, man. Serial killers. Glorifying killing. I love hip hop. I love rap. Those situations do reflect, but man, it's different now. We got to look at who's behind this. Who's behind a lot of these rap labels? Jewish media. Shout out to Kanye West.
Gang violence or whatever,
Sure.
and it might be something else.
Right.
It might have been just a dispute and not that, or it might be a personal beef. But there's some other things that are going to come out very shortly, and I think in the next day or two that people are going to be surprised to find out.
Takeoff started his music career as a teenager in North Atlanta. In 2008, he joined up with his uncle Quavo and his cousin Offset to form Migos. Hits like Bad and Bougie catapulted them into the spotlight.
This is incredible.
The song going mainstream after Atlanta actor and creator Donald Glover thanked the trio at the 2017 Golden Globes.
And I really want to thank the Migos, not for being in the show, but for making Bad and Bougie. Like, that's the best song ever.
And the group solidified their place in pop culture, wearing sequined Versace suits at the Met Gala. With Quavo, the unofficial frontman of the group, and Offset making headlines with his marriage to Cardi B, Takeoff was known as the quiet one.
He was just really kind of laid back. He was really more into his art, more into his craft, more into his music, creating, writing songs, and just putting together projects and getting things done.
Legendary DJ Greg Street has been covering the Atlanta hip-hop music scene since 1995.
Atlanta's a melting pot of talent, from hip-hop, R&B, producers, songwriters, executives, different people from all aspects of the music business.
Migos stopped by a station V103 in early 2018. Takeoff seen here on the right.
Since they were so young, you got to remember, they came out in like 2008, 2009. They were seen 17, 18 years old when they were becoming one of the biggest groups in the country. So when you listen to Migos projects, you can hear his influence throughout the whole project. It wasn't just he was just featured on a song.
Right here on Hot 97 and Megan Wright, they single-handedly changed hip-hop. Their flow, the triplet flow, which is, some people will refer to it as the Migos flow. They weren't the first to do it, but they made it their own. It's been a really, really rough, 2 days in hip-hop. Of course, rest in peace to Takeoff as we continue to honor his life through music.
Here in New York City, Hot 97 radio host Megan Wright is taking calls from fans still in shock.
Hi, my name is Sarah. How are you?
Hi. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from New Jersey.
Somebody passes away and we just post them and we kind of like move on. And also if whether or not we're being desensitized by, all of these killings.
We are definitely become numb to all these killings. We need time to reflect. We need time to be still. We need.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. You see how this whole death has become part of a hip hop phenomenon. They done made it a high profile hip hop murder. I mean, he's a high profile hip hop artist, so I'm not saying that. But there's been tons of artists, man, rappers, man. But we want to tell you what I don't see. Can I be real for a minute with y'all for a second before we get to this next clip? I'm going to get the DJ Academics breaking down the whole night. He got footage from down there the whole night. We're going to be breaking down. But can I be real with y'all for a second? Drop a fire emoji in the chat if I can be real with y'all for a second. This whole little situation, man, it's a product of hatred. It's some type of bullshit going on, man. We know that through the whole situation that's going on, this whole hip hop culture, what's going on, we never see no other races. I'm just saying, no offense. I ain't got no hate towards nobody. I don't see no other races be getting killed like this in hip hop and then promoted around. I ain't seen a white boy get their chain snatched. They all in hip hop now. You understand what I'm saying? I haven't seen no Mexican get their chain snatched and killed. You know what I'm saying? They all in hip hop now. It seems like it's only happened to a certain demographic of people. And it's happening time and time again to the point where we have became desensitized. We have become non-emotional to this shit. I haven't seen not one other race go through that shit. I ain't seen a white boy get their chain snatched, none of that. What's going on? What is this about? We gotta ask the question, who's promoting this? Matter of fact, fuck who's promoting it. Everybody's promoting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's monetizing off of this shit? Who's getting paid off of this shit? You know? Who's getting paid off of this shit? We got Jazz Prince saying he wasn't at the party. We got the third eyewitness saying that he was at the party. We got the apology from Jay Prince himself. And a lot of people saying it's a weird worded apology. It seems like a more of a defense statement, if anything else. They said it seems more like a defense statement, if anything else. I'm gonna get into the matter of fact, I want to play that again. Let's get into that. I want to get into that. Yeah, I want to get into that whole situation dealing with the whole Jay Prince apology situation. That apology was so weak. Man. We got to ask ourselves, what type of apology was that? What type of apology was that, man? And why didn't you just go live like you normally do to give a statement? That's the question I got to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you didn't go live like you normally do? So I want to get to that right now, because the lady reads the whole tweet out. She read the whole tweet out. We're gonna get to this. Like, listen, Whack 100 also was response to this shit too. Whack 100, like, yo, the apology don't sound real, man. I don't even really fuck with Whack 100. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Cuz, you know what I mean? Real shit. But he been said something was, you know what I mean, about Cuz. Then you got to go back to when Gotti, Suge Knight, Dame Dash, and Jay Prince was trying to formulate that black-owned distribution company. Everybody got hit with a indictment, went to jail except for one motherfucker. I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all do the math.
He went at him. Something serious. The Esteban or something like that.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, no, the nigga name is El Bastard. ELBASTID. You'll see his comment under it. That nigga ain't playing no games with that nigga. Putting that shit up there. And
It's up there.
Read that shit with your pretty, beautiful reading voice, girl.
All right, I got you. So it says the
Good
Prince
morning.
All right, so listen, she about to read the tweet from Jay Prince now. She about to read the tweet from Jay Prince. Now pay attention to this. Pay attention.
Beautiful reading voice, girl.
All right, I got you. So it says the
Good
Prince
morning,
family.
Marimbo.
You ready?
Good afternoon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's damn, it's 7 o'clock your time.
No, it's
And that's
5.
no, 5? Oh, in the morning, huh?
No, in the evening.
Alright.
5 in the
In
evening.
the evening? Okay. Let's go. Danny, go ahead on and let us hear.
It says the Prince family would like to send our condolences to the family and friends of a beautiful soul. To Houstonians and families around the world, this one breaks my heart because Takeoff was a good brother, a son, a role model, and a God-loving human being. Grief is the price of love. A bill people from across the globe are paying right now as we mourn his loss. I've been knowing Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset for many years, and there has been.
Now I'm just gonna run it back for those that just coming in here, man. Hey, this is the tweet from Jay Prince, official apology. I want y'all to get y'all statement on this, man. Everybody in the chat, we got 937 people in here. I need everybody to hit that like button as you come in. It don't cost a thing. It's free. Put some pressure on that like button, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the Wake and Bake Show. This is your brother Aboriginal Power. This is the Wake and Bake Show, man. Make sure y'all tap in. You heard? All right, so put some pressure on that like button, man. We're going to finish breaking this shit down.
Says the Prince family would like to send our condolences to the family and friends of a beautiful soul. To Houstonians and families around the world, this one breaks my heart because Takeoff was a good brother, a son, a role model, and a God-loving human being. Grief is the price of love. A bill people from across the globe are paying right now as we mourn his loss. I've been knowing Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset for many years, and there has been nothing but mutual love for one another, and that ain't going to ever change where we are concerned. This shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have ever happened in our city. This shouldn't have been recorded, and this damn sure shouldn't be circulating across social media for family, friends, and fans to see. As I write this, I'm angry about the lack of love and respect we have for one another, as a race which keeps bringing us back to the same tragic place of black on black killing. They say Satan is the author of confusion, and right now there's a lot of lies and false narratives being spread by media whores. I consider myself a man that's quick to listen and slow to speak. Therefore, to whomever is responsible for putting that bullet in my little nephew's head, let it be known that you can't hide behind me, beside me, or anywhere near me because I don't tolerate dumb shit. I speak not knowing whose bullet is responsible for his death. With that being said, the root of this tragedy is foolish and has to be owned by the fool. I will sum this up by saying a gun in the hands of any human that closes his eyes to shoot and doesn't have the power skills of operating that gun is dangerous, and the results usually end with innocent people who had nothing to do with the altercation being shot or killed. To the homies in Georgia and around the world that got love for Takeoff like we know this, let's change the narrative in our culture by putting an end to every argument or disagreement resulting in violence. It's okay to live and let live to see another day. Rest in peace, Takeoff. So
Nigga
when you get down
That
to
was some
these comments,
sympathetic ass shit.
I'm not
Cop
gonna
to
lie. That
11.
shit sounds like he's trying to make a defense speech instead of like a condolence
Exactly
speech.
what
That's a
he's doing.
sympathetic
Niggas
ass.
ain't trying
Hey,
to
look,
hear
read what old boy comment. You see it? You see it, Danny?
I'm looking for it right
He
now.
right up.
Normally at the top they put the crazy ones, but DJ Loud said still got some explaining to do. Walking past Quavo and Takeoff like that, you got to teach your son some better character.
So even they don't even believe in that tweet was a real apology, man. They don't even believe that shit was a real apology. That's wild. That's wild, man. Let me shout out a couple brothers and sisters in the chat, man, that turned up. Shout out to Arthur Livingston for the $1 Cash App donation. We appreciate that, man. I'm gonna shout out the rest of the brothers and sisters here at the end of this thing, man. But no, I want to shout out to my other brothers and sisters while I'm here. Shout out to Robert as well. I want to read out y'all comments as well. That shout out to the donation. So, shout out to Robert. Robert said, "We must divide us from the entertainment industry." Yeah, we got to divide from the entertainment industry, man. It's ran by wicked people that don't want to do nothing but exploit, promote the crackhead, the drug thought music, man. Shout out to Tay Bay. She said, "Thanks for the broadcast. Much appreciation." We appreciate that. Thank you, Tay Bay. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. For those that want to support the channel, Cash App and PayPal information at the bottom of the screen. But listen, though, let's get back to this whole Jay Prince thing. Jay Prince put out that weak ass apology, man. Drop a fire emoji if y'all just heard it. Let me run it back for y'all. I want y'all to listen to the whole apology.
5 in the morning. Okay.
The Prince family would like to send our condolences to the family and friends of a beautiful soul. To Houstonians and families around the world, this one breaks my heart because Takeoff was a good brother, a son, a role model, and a God-loving human being. Grief is the price of love, a bill people from across the globe are paying right now as we mourn his loss. I've been knowing Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset for many years, and there has been nothing but mutual love for one another, and that ain't going to ever change where we are concerned. This shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have ever happened in our city. This shouldn't have been recorded, and this damn sure shouldn't be circulating across social media for family, friends, and fans to see. As I write this, I'm angry about the lack of love and respect we have for one another, as a race which keeps bringing us back to the same tragic place of black on black killing.
So this is the sister reading the tweet from Jay Prince. She's reading the tweet from Jay Prince, and this tweet is the official apology from Jay Prince. Now, I want to get y'all feedback to how y'all feel about this whole thing too, man. Type in the chat how y'all feel about this whole thing. How y'all feel about the apology. Let's finish listening to the sister read Jay Prince apology
Damn sure
about the Takeoff situation that happened in Texas.
Shouldn't be circulating across social media for family, friends, and fans to see. As I write this, I'm angry about the lack of love and respect we have for one another, as a race which keeps bringing us back to the same tragic place of black on black killing. They say Satan is the author of confusion, and right now there's a lot of lies and false narratives being spread by media whores. I consider myself a man that's quick to listen and slow to speak. Therefore, to whomever is responsible for putting that bullet in my little nephew's head, let it be known that you can't hide behind me, beside me, or anywhere near me because I don't tolerate dumb shit. I speak not knowing whose bullet is responsible for his death. With that being said, the root of this tragedy is foolish and has to be owned by the fool. I will sum this up by saying a gun in the hands of any human that closes his eyes to shoot and doesn't have the power skills of operating that gun is dangerous, and the results usually end with innocent people who had nothing to do with the altercation being shot or killed. To the homies in Georgia and around the world that got love for Takeoff, like we know this, let's change the narrative in our culture by putting an end to every argument or disagreement resulting in violence. It's okay to live and let live to see another day. Rest in peace, Takeoff. So
Nigga
when you
danced
get down
around.
to
That was
these
some sympathetic
comments,
ass shit.
I'm not
Cop
gonna
to
lie, that
11.
shit sounds like he's trying to make a defense speech instead of like a condolence
Exactly
speech.
what he
That's a
doing.
sympathetic
Niggas
ass.
ain't
It's a
trying
Hey,
to
look,
hear
sympathetic
read
piece.
what old boy comment. You see it? You see it, Daddy?
I'm looking for it right
He
now at
right up.
the normally at the top they put the crazy ones, but DJ Loud said still got some explaining to do. Walking past Quavo and Takeoff like that, you got to teach your son some better character. What did you say the name of that person is? I'm looking for it. I don't see
Hold
it.
on, let me find it.
Il Bastille, some
He
shit.
said El
Yeah,
Bastiste.
that's
El
him.
Bastiste or something like
It's
that.
Biscuit?
He don't give a fuck. This nigga always be. Hold on, where is he at?
You think
Here
he
we
talking about
go.
it's Biscuit Bummer?
Look, El Bastille. This is what he says.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking to you as a father that lost a son last year. This ain't it. I find it hard to believe the Don of Houston, Jay Prince Respect, wasn't in attendance. It was your birthday, 10/31/1964. Happy belated birthday, brother. You wasn't there and don't know what happened or haven't seen the videos from the establishment of your mob ties? Question mark. If you ain't connected with the police and judges, quit acting like you're the mob. You just a cat with some money and a few goons. That's it. Your son got some explaining to do. He walked past his guests like he didn't know them. This happened on your.
So this is motherfuckers commenting on Jay Prince tweet after he said that his apology. So it's motherfuckers on his ass already, gang. Like, I don't know. How y'all feel about the apology, man? Like, how y'all feel about the whole situation? Talk to me. How y'all feel? I feel like it sounds like a bullshit apology to me. Sound like a bullshit apology to me. Let's finish listening to Whack 100 and them talk about it, man.
With the police and judges, quit acting like you're the mob. You just a cat with some money and a few goons. That's it. Your son got some explaining to do. He walked past his guests like he didn't know them. This happened on your family's watch. You have blood on your hands and your son has tarnished your family name. It's a reckoning for everything, and this will not be smoothed over with soothing words. Somebody's going to answer for it because it was too much blatant disrespect before and after the fact. Arguing with your guests and your son's guests arguing with y'all, but let me guess, you can't control what the next man does. Yeah, he ain't playing with the nigga.
Hey, you know, another thing that hasn't been said, I just saw the coroner is reporting that he died from head wounds and multiple body wounds. So how is somebody's eyes closed? Now maybe they get a lucky shot not looking with their eyes closed, right?
I heard he got shot in the head, man. I heard he got shot in the head and in his neck. I heard he got shot in his head and in his neck. I didn't hear nothing about him getting shot in the body. I ain't hear nothing about that. I ain't heard nothing about that. I gotta find that. I also got the third witness, man. She said Quavo and them side didn't have nothing to do with it. They said the only people that was in the building with guns was the niggas that was on with Jay Prince. Jazz Prince, Jay Prince and them people. So somebody lying. Because they said it was during the dice game. The police just said that they was leaving. There ain't no dice game when niggas walking out. Can't shoot dice while in mid-stride. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Jazz Prince said, I woke up to the shit this morning. Damn, it's sad. The third witness said that you was there when the shit popped off. Somebody lying, man. I'm just saying. Somebody lying.
One. Well, how do they hit you multiple times in your head and your body with their eyes closed?
How did he even know that
So
their eyes was closed?
That's
Maybe
another
he was
question.
being metaphorical. Like niggas who know how to shoot and got good aim, like if this altercation broke out, they would know how to shoot who they were trying to shoot. But in this situation, they were saying Takeoff got hit in the crossfire. So I think maybe that's how he's trying to put it. Maybe.
You don't get hit multiple times by accident. Like it's one thing with the one. See, we went for the whole. He got hit with that first shot. Boom, he just dropped. Remember that?
Man, let me explain something to you.
One shot to the neck.
The
or head
nigga's
area.
son went and put up a thing on his story talking about I was awakened to this and found out. But the first video on your Instagram page is.
You hear that? Now run that. Let me run this back.
Another thing that hasn't been said, I just saw the coroner is reporting that he died from head wounds and multiple body wounds. So how is somebody's eyes closed? Now maybe they get a lucky shot not looking with their eyes closed, right? One. But how do they hit you multiple times in your head and your body with their eyes closed?
How did he even know that
So
their
what is he
eyes
talking
was
about?
closed?
That's
Maybe
another
he was
question.
being metaphorical. Like niggas who know how to shoot and got good aim. Like if this altercation broke out, they would know how to shoot who they were trying to shoot. But in this situation, they were saying Takeoff got hit in the crossfire. So I think maybe that's how he's trying to put it. Maybe.
You don't get hit multiple times by accident. Like it's one thing with the one. See, we went for the whole.
Crazy.
He got hit with that first shot. Boom, he just dropped. Remember that?
Man, let me explain.
Right, that's a fact. They said the first witness said they seen a headshot. They seen him. All they seen was shots fired. He dropped, and they seen it, he was leaking from his head. They later on said somebody from the other side, meaning Jay Prince and them side, shot and possibly hit him in the neck. But so that don't even make sense because there was nobody shooting them from Quavo and them side. That story don't make sense. There was nobody in them shooting from Takeoff and them side. They wasn't allowed to have no guns in, allegedly, according to witnesses. That's the second witness. We're going to get into the third witness account here in a second. I'm about to play the audio in just a second. We're about to play the audio of the third witness. So hit that like button, man. I want to get some of y'all opinion. How y'all feel about this situation in the chat? Seriously, how y'all feel about this situation in the chat? Is something fishy? It's 4K cameras supposed to be everywhere. We ain't seen no real footage. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
Explain something to you.
One shot to the neck.
The
or head
nigga's
area.
son went and put up a thing on his story talking about I was awakened to this and found out. But the first video on your Instagram page is you in the party. Like, so you mean to tell me the party was over at 1:30, 2 o'clock. So within an hour or 45 minutes, you ran out the party, jumped in your car, sped home, got undressed, and jumped in the bed and was in a deep sleep. And you was, come on, man. Come on, man. We ain't this shit.
That nigga left the party though, gang. He was there. He said it's like that nigga sped home, jumped in the bed, and was in a deep sleep after leaving the lit ass little party. After your peoples was getting into it. Come on, man.
The party was over at 1:30, 2 o'clock. So within an hour or 45 minutes, you ran out the party, jumped in your car, sped home, got undressed, and jumped in the bed and was in a deep sleep. And you was, come on, man. Come on, man. We ain't this shit. Come on, I got you. I got you. Well,
man, that's cap, man. That's cap. That boy, somebody lying. Either Jazz Prince lying or the motherfucking eyewitness is lying. Which one is lying? Either Jazz Prince, which is Jay Prince and them son now, right? Because the eyewitness get Pacific. That's who just made that statement. That was Jazz Prince. So we want to get into the eyewitness. We about to get into the eyewitness. Let's listen to her real quick.
He already said it. It's Ashley.
We're all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD. First of all, in order to be
She just left Houston Police Department.
Shout out to Poetic Flacco too, man. This who break his shit down. He got the interview. I don't know who he got it from, but I'm playing it off this nigga page. Shout out to Poetic Flacco. Tap in too, cuz. Tell that nigga tap in. Tell Poetic Flacco tap in.
Oh, you know she was talking.
around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but Jazz people had guns. Okay. All of this.
Whoa. Jazz, you got some you got something to answer, bro. Because Jazz told us he wasn't there. Jazz, you got some questions to answer.
About this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9.
Y'all heard that? Let's run that back. We just heard that he just tweeted and said he woke up to the shit. Didn't he just say he woke up to the whole situation? Drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all just heard it. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all just heard that shit. We just heard WAC 100 now reading this tweet. You can go, I think it's still up. Oh, you might have deleted that bitch. Y'all go check it out right now. There's no capping. Oh, you might have deleted it. Damn, it's a feedback. But listen though, shout out to Poetic Flacco. We were about to finish listening to the witness. She about to call him out by name and say that he was there. Listen.
You know, she was talking.
Around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had.
You already said it. It's Ashley.
We're all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD. First of all, in order to be.
She just left Houston Police Department. Oh, you know, she was talking.
Around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but Jazz people had guns. Okay. All of this.
Whoa. Jazz, you got something to answer, bro. Because Jazz told us he wasn't there. Jazz, you got some questions to answer.
It's about this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that. And
God damn, so they just killed bro in cold blood? Like it wasn't even like nothing?
The only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But
bro, it's already too late, sis. Listen, we appreciate your villain. It's already too late, bro. You went to Houston Police Department. You out here telling us that Jazz Prince is capping. He was actually there. And as a matter of fact, not only was he there, but everybody with.
Yeah, it's over with, sis. Everybody here, it's over with. This is a high-profile case. You part of the Nipsey Hussle conspiracy. You part of the JFK conspiracies. Nobody know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? This shit done turned into, you know what I mean? This big high-profile ass case. And it is some tricky, shaky shit going on. I ain't even gonna lie to you, gang. Real shit. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all think something fishy going on. I just want to see. And if y'all think it's just some regular shit and we hyping it up, you know what I mean? Drop a 1 in the chat. Just let me know. I just want to get some feedback from y'all, man. I just want to get some feedback. Because why would somebody lie and say that they seen Cutter and that they even went as far as said that his people had guns? And then my boy Jazz just tweeted and said, man, listen, I woke up to the whole situation. Like something sounds a little fishy.
With him or the
back.
He already said it. It's Ashley.
We're all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD. First of all, in order to be.
She just left Houston Police Department. Oh, you know, she was talking.
Around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but Jazz people had guns. Okay. All of this.
Whoa. Jazz, you got something to answer, bro. Because Jazz told us he wasn't there. Jazz, you got some questions to answer.
It's about this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that. And
God damn, so they just killed bro in cold blood? Like it wasn't even like nothing?
The only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But
bro, it's already too late, sis. Listen, we appreciate your villain. It's already too late, bro. You went to Houston Police Department. You out here telling us that Jazz Prince is capping. He was actually there. And as a matter of fact, not only was he there, but everybody with him are the only ones who had guns and pistols.
All of this shit that they're saying about, oh, well, this was a sacrifice. No, this was an argument between two camps. And it wasn't even between two camps because Takeoff and Quavo was basically trying to be the mediator between the people who were arguing.
Oh, shit.
No, okay. Now it makes sense. While the dude who we identified as the shooter, now it makes sense as to why he was shooting. He was trying to hit the dudes he was beefing with, but instead he hit Takeoff.
Yeah. And so everybody's saying, oh, well, this is Quavo fault. Quavo had nothing to do with the shit y'all talking about, bro. Y'all was not there when this happened. It had nothing to do with that. So all these 30-second videos that they're seeing, this and that, everybody's saying, well, he didn't act the way how he act whenever Takeoff got shot. Did they tell you he passed the fuck out? Did they tell you we had to help him to the fucking car? Did they tell you that? Like, no.
Damn, Quavo.
Hey, don't even trip, y'all. Listen, I got the actual footage of Jay Prince at the party. I got the footage. I'm about to play the footage, y'all. Y'all know I got the files, man. Y'all know I got the files. We need to get up to 1,000 likes. Y'all want me to play the video right after this, man? I need to get 1,000 likes in the video. I'm gonna show y'all the video of Jay Prince right now. In the video. I'm gonna show you the video. All right. Pay attention.
Quavo passed out?
Nobody is really talking about the real that's going on. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll leave it at that. The only people who had firearms that night was the camp who protect Jazz. That's all I'm gonna say.
Woo! And she said Jazz to be specific, not James Prince Jr. No, Jazz Prince.
Yeah, Jazz is Jay Prince Jr. That's who they go. That's who they call Jay Prince. That's the one that we run around fucking with. Goddamn little BMF. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Goddamn shit. Can't remember these little niggas' names. Shit. But listen, man, that's crazy though. She called him out by name, saying them know how many niggas got. And he said he went in the. He said he wasn't even there when that shit let out, when the shit broke off. He said he was in bed. He woke up to the shit, man. I got footage that the nigga was there, man. I'm just saying. We got to get to that in a minute. I need y'all to get the 1,000 likes up, though. All right?
Who told us he wasn't there? Who told us he woke up and found out what was happening. And Jazz told us he's an innocent bystander. Let's actually dissect exactly what she said. Let's really just slow down and dissect it. She said this wasn't over no dice game, no none of that. This was an argument or an ongoing issue between somebody from Quavo camp and people from Jazz Prince camp that was going on in Fifth Ward since about 10 p.m. that night. Takeoff died at 2 a.m. So apparently these two camps or these two entourages were going at it since 10 p.m. that night. Claims that the 30-second clip we saw of Quavo arguing with somebody before saying let's head out and then the altercation occurred, that there was just an isolated incident. However, we did see Quavo throw a punch. So was Quavo trying to walk past and bump somebody? The person bumped him back and then he threw a punch? And then also, I guess, kind of makes sense as to why the dude who was with Quavo and them, the quote-unquote entourage, why he put out a pistol and started shooting.
I'm going to show that footage here in a second. I'm going to show both angles. But, hey, before I get into that, man, I want to show DJ Academics because he's breaking down some footage, too, before I show the footage of Jay Prince and the footage that I got lined up. Because I don't think the one DJ Academic shit showing that. You understand me? But we're going to go ahead and put this shit up right now, though. We're going to go ahead and get that DJ Academic one up. Because he was breaking down some shit. He was breaking it down, too. Shout out to DJ Academics. I got to give it to him. He was breaking that shit down a little bit. But I'm going to break that shit down even more, man. This shit seems iffy. Something shaky. Somebody lying. Somebody lying, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody lying. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all feel like somebody lying, man. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all feel like somebody lying. Let me know. Let me know. Let's get to it, man.
Like 9 p.m. We're doing the Drake 21 Savage Her Lost stream. I'm gonna tell y'all how it's gonna go down. We're gonna play music for pretty much about 3 hours. If you're on YouTube, you got to come over to Twitch for the actual album release if you want to hear the music live. So at midnight, I'll only be on Twitch because YouTube will take it down. But tomorrow, I'm going to be live at like 9 p.m. We're going to do the best of music, 21 Savage, best of Drake, try to get a picture of what that's gonna sound like, the her loss shit.
Man, we don't give a fuck about that, DJ Academics. Unibet Live. We ain't gonna lie to you. We want to hear you break down this Jay Prince Takeoff murder situation that popped off in Houston, Texas at the bowling alley. That's all we want to hear you talk about. Facts. You understand me?
My name is Drake. 21 Savage. And
man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? This nigga going back on old shit. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. Cause I think this is where it started right here. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, let's.
And that nigga playing that shit in slow mo.
Yeah, chat. Listen.
Whoa, you playing that bitch in slow motion? What you doing, dude?
Oh shit.
Let's see. What do you see?
Wants to watch second video. Oh shit. Yo, this thing got a 360 cam. What the fuck? This looks like a whole different angle. Dude in the yellow reaches. Takeoff man's tries to shoot yellow. Hits Takeoff. Man in yellow runs to the left door because he knows them bullets were for him. By the way, right here, you see Takeoff look back. Look. You see, this is Takeoff right here. He looks back. This is Takeoff. He looks back. And the dude keeps running to the left. Yeah, he's right here. Damn, this is a really good angle. Look here. This person's on the ground. This is the person that had the Chucky. Takeoff is over here. I think he falls. And the gunshots are firing this way. Quavo is all the way down here. But it still doesn't answer the question. It got to be, if this guy didn't shoot, there's another shooter then. There's a shooter behind this camera.
It will have to be behind the camera, right?
Because the guy who's whatever, Migos protection, he runs away. How the fuck did he do this with this video? Like,
right, that angle is crazy. And then when it slowed down, you get everything. You get every damn thing.
Yo, I'm done with chat. Yo, chat. I'm done with y'all, man. Yo, the chat got this man government name, bro. The chat got this man government name.
That's crazy. How the chat get the boy government name?
Let me Google it off camera.
Set up. It's just another JFK shit, man. Let me show some other footage. Let me show some other footage. I want to get to some other footage. I'm gonna come back to DJ Academic because he actually breaks that shit down pretty good. But I want to show the angle from this guy run. It looks like just like Jay Prince, but Jay Prince said he wasn't there. I want y'all guys to be the judge of this, man. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button as you come in the building, man. Hit that like button as you come in the building. Let's go.
Say something really quick, and I'm gonna try not to give out my identity. We were all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD.
This is the
First of
third
all, in order to be around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns.
This is the third witness. Pay attention to the footage and that's going on. Pay attention to what's going on. I want y'all to pay attention.
Say something really quick, and I'm gonna try not to give out my identity. We were all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD. First of all, in order to be around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but Jazz people had guns. Okay. All of this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that. And the only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But all of this shit that they're saying about, oh, well, this was a sacrifice. No, this was an argument between two camps. And it wasn't even between two camps because Takeoff and Quavo was basically trying to be the media.
Now, we're not bad. You see Quavo try to punch this guy. Pay attention what's going on. The shooter backs up. Quavo try to punch that dude. Pay attention. That's the killer right. Look, that's the killer running out the door. Alleged shooter. Allegedly. And his name is Big Cam. Allegedly. That's him running out the door. I'm just saying. Pay attention.
Had guns. Okay. All of this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that. And the only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But all of this shit that they're saying about, oh, well, this was a sacrifice. No, this was an argument between two camps. And it wasn't even between two camps because Takeoff and Quavo was basically trying to be the mediator between the people who were arguing.
Oh, shit.
And so everybody's saying, oh, well, this is Quavo fault. Quavo had nothing to do with the shit y'all talking about, bro. Y'all was not there when this happened. It had nothing to do with that. So all these 30-second videos.
But TMZ said that he was arguing, and this footage shows him look like he was throwing a punch. So I don't know, man. Something not adding up, man. Is she lying? Is she clout chasing and looking for clout? Drop a fire emoji if y'all feel like she's looking for clout. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna speak for my opinion. I'm just asking. I don't know. Y'all drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all think she's looking for clout. Drop a 1 in the chat if you feel like she ain't looking for clout. If you feel like she's been an honest eyewitness. Y'all let me know in the chat.
Damn dice game with no money situation or anything like that. And the only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But all of this shit that they're saying about, oh, well, this was a sacrifice. No, this was an argument between two camps. And it wasn't even between two camps because Takeoff and Quavo was basically trying to be the mediator between the people who were arguing.
Oh, shit.
And so everybody's saying, oh, well, this is Quavo fault. Quavo had nothing to do with the shit y'all talking about, bro. Y'all was not there when this happened. It had nothing to do with that. So all these 30-second videos that they're seeing, this and that, everybody's saying, well, he didn't act the way how he acted whenever Takeoff got shot. Did they tell you he passed the fuck out? Did they tell you we had to help him to the fucking car? Did they tell you that? Like, nobody is really talking about the real that's going on. But I'm going to tell you this, and I'll leave it at that. The only people who had firearms that night was the camp who protect Jazz. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you.
Listen, man. So I don't know. That's crazy, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
What are you doing today to change your mood? Me? 30 minutes ago?
I mean, I don't know what to think about that, man. Her story sounds a little iffy. I'm not even gonna hold you. Let's finish looking at this DJ Academic breakdown, man. Because if it's another shooter, whose side was the shooter coming from?
This don't look like a nigga who make LinkedIn still. I'm gonna keep it 100. Somebody says, no way this fucking hooligan got a LinkedIn. Anyway, Lil Kim, I'm pretty sure you're probably innocent. Real name is Cameron Javante. The police want to talk to you. Somebody say, yo, somebody pull up his credit score. No, y'all are wildin'. yo, y'all are tweaking. Y'all are tweaking. How the fuck did y'all find his name, though? They said Lil Kim does follow Jay Prince in them, which would make sense. It would make sense that he follows them because he showed up to the dice game. And apparently, Jazz Prince follows Lil Kim as well. Wow. This is going to be very interesting. Somebody said randomly, which I don't think is true. They're saying that Drake and Chubbs randomly stopped following Quavo today. And if you don't know, obviously Drake is mob ties, right? I hope that's not true. I don't think that's true. And if you ask me, I don't think there's any real issue between mob ties and the Migos. I think if anything, this would be a situation of just unfortunate circumstances. I think Jazz Prince, I think he wished condolences as well too. He sent his condolences. Well, on a story, he did. It does look a little suspect that, say Jay Prince Jr. doesn't say anything about it. Which what that tells me is that they're dealing with the cops. Like the cops is questioning them. Which it's, again, I think they have a lot of love for the Migos. They were with the Migos. But when the cops is now questioning you, the last thing you're going to do is make a post. Somebody said that's not true. Drake still follows Quavo. See somebody with misinformation. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me check for myself. Champagne. Because whatever this is, Drake wouldn't even be involved in.
Listen, I want to get into some other. He going into some other shit, but he did a couple videos. I watched both of them. They all good. He did good breakdowns on the shout to DJ Academics. But in that footage, it is, iffy. A lot of people are responding to this whole Takeoff situation, man. I even seen Charleston White tuning in and commenting on the shit, man. I seen Charleston White crazy ass. Shout out to Charleston White, man. Shout out to Charleston White. I seen his ass commenting and shouting in. Let's see what he got to say. We're gonna see what he got to say.
Nah, he don't follow Quavo. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, we're gonna see what Charleston White got to say, man. Charleston White he be talking crazy, man. But this shit is suspicious though. I ain't gonna lie. I guarantee new details and another eyewitness that's probably a little more credible is gonna come out within this evening. Guarantee it. Mark my word.
Him and allegedly the Migos manager talking about Takeoff's unfortunate death. Check out this clip.
I told somebody today, I talked to Lil Migo. I talked to Lil Migo manager. Yeah, I talked to Lil Migo manager today. That's Takeoff little brother. I said, say, do we have any kids? He said, nah, he ain't had no kids. I said, was he married? He said, nah, man. He was the man of the family. He had his mama, he had his sister, and he had his little brother, Lil Migo. So I talked to the manager. I was already kind of fucking with the Migos, nigga, by way of Lil Migo manager. And so when I go to Miami, I fuck with Lil Migo a few times. When I'm in Atlanta, I fuck with him. Motherfucker said, man, what you gonna say? Well, nigga, what I'm gonna say about something I don't know nothing about? So just for all the people that don't know nothing about nothing, I want y'all to listen. Let me see, I want to get some work going. Yeah, I want y'all to listen to this here. Yeah, I want y'all to listen to this. I tell niggas all the time, especially kids, say, listen, little homie, you don't get to pick who you born to. You don't get to pick your mother and father. Whatever has happened to you as a kid is not your fault because you didn't ask to be here. You didn't ask to come to earth. Your mom and daddy produced you and made you, and so you was born in these conditions. You had no say-so over that. So boom. So when it's time to die, nigga, if you ain't got no say-so on how you get here with life, you ain't got no say-so on how you leave here, right? So you don't get to pick how you born, and you don't get to choose how you die. What matters is the dash. So your birth date and your death date, that's already set. The dash in the middle, you write that, right? So nigga, when it's your time, it's your time. So I have to remind myself as I'm sitting back, everybody waiting on me to say something. I had to remind myself, nigga, death ain't bad. Yeah, death is not a bad thing. Who done convinced us? Who done told us that death is a bad thing? So I want y'all to listen to this. And maybe this will change your mind about what happened to Quavo. Because all y'all getting secondhand, mishand.
Said Quavo, but he meant to say Takeoff. He definitely meant to say Takeoff.
Wrong information. So I want y'all to listen to this. Hold on.
So what they were shooting? Thousands? Everybody in front of 1,000 pieces, like 20 motherfuckers. I ain't worried about no motherfucking that beat me. How they gonna beat me?
Look, that's Charleston White having a conversation with allegedly QC manager, I guess, or something like that.
I want y'all to listen to this.
Migos manager.
So what they were shooting? Thousands? Everybody in front of 1,000 pieces, like 20 motherfuckers. I ain't worried about no motherfucking that beat me. How they gonna beat me? Well, let they rob me. That's the only they can win. Boy, you in there shooting hard. Man, she ain't no motherfucking that gonna beat me, bowling, not enough. I already know. So when they get through bowling, they start shooting dice. Right? Yeah. So the Quavo nigga, he's an arrogant little motherfucker. Shit talking little motherfucker. Now actually, he out the word of one of the rap a lot niggas. Yeah. You know, on the cool, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm calling, looking at reading this shit and listening to the video. Yeah, it started over a dice game and a fight or altercation went down outside. But, that's a goddamn lie. That boy, Charleston, you know how you ever met somebody right before they died and it's like they there, but they ain't there? Yeah. That man was there physically, but spiritually and mentally, he wasn't there. It was his time. Exactly.
I want y'all to listen.
You know what I'm saying? Check boy turned that goddamn glass on 5 consecutive times, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't nothing in the motherfucker. He kept sipping on the cup like it was something in there. Like it was something in it, man. He picked up that bottle. He just rolled that bitch and took off. He just his mind, like he wasn't even there, man. Listen, he didn't say nothing to nobody. He didn't bother nobody. He was off to himself, like he was waiting to go. Like he was waiting to go, bro. He never came to that fucking dice table. Never took a bit. Never even walked over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched the man. Like I'm like, damn, what's up with him? Say, man, that man ain't said 2 words to a motherfucker, man. Like he was in a whole nother dimension. Boy, you done arrested my spirit with this one.
Hold on, that's crazy. Did he know? Was this one of those crazy moments? Did he know what was going on? Say it was like he knew he was going. Goes back to that Biggie Smalls shit. Remember that Snoop Dogg photo? Like he knew Cuz was going. You know what I mean?
His mind was like he wasn't even there, man. Listen, he didn't say nothing to nobody. He didn't bother nobody. He was off to himself, like he was waiting to go. Like he was waiting to go, bro. He never came to that fucking dice table. Never took a bit. Never even walked over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched the man. Like I'm like, damn, what's up with him?
They saying like Takeoff knew he was going to get killed. This is what I'm getting out of it. Drop a fire emoji if that's what you're getting out of this conversation. Allegedly, they making it seem like he knew he was going. They say he didn't say nothing to nobody. Didn't go to the dice game. Wasn't kind of acting. Only thing we got is footage of him smoking with Quavo before they went into the bowling alley. They were smoking. And it's sad to watch that. I don't even want to play that because it's sad to see them two brothers smoke their last backwood together, man, enjoying each other's company. You know what I mean? As family members. That shit's sad, man. That shit's sad. But listen.
So that man ain't said 2 words to a motherfucker, man. Like he was in a whole nother dimension. Boy, you done arrested my spirit with this one. Hey, man, that man ain't even. There was a white boy made a post on Twitter, and they trying to act like they looking over there.
I'm gonna stop that because I don't want y'all to hear no more. Now I want y'all to hear what that man and his wife said. That man was in a whole nother dimension. He didn't talk to nobody. He wasn't shooting dice. He had an empty cup that he kept drinking out of and didn't have nothing in it. And he stood up and he just stood up and got hit. Man, when it's your time, it's your time. It ain't nobody's fault. Can't nobody stop it. Did nobody cause it? Because you have to remember, man is not the author of life and death. Man, a killer, a shooter, a gun is not the author of life nor death. It don't give life and it don't decide who gets to leave life. So that's what you always got to know and got to remember. Man, I don't give a damn how bad he think he is. He is not the author of life and death. When it's your time, nigga, you stand up and you no, that's how that go. And so when I talk to his little brother and them and the family and them now, man, you got to have somebody that can explain it to him. When they heard this, he wasn't talking to nobody. He didn't say nothing that night. He was off to himself. He wasn't even by the table.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
They said he wasn't even by the table. That's crazy. Man, listen, I'm gonna be real, man. I fuck with Takeoff. He was probably one of the ones I actually gravitated towards in this style, orthodox style with the Migos. It was slow, and even though it was considered that mumble rap, whatever at the time, he had a slower flow. You could understand the lyrics. But this hip hop culture is becoming a deaf culture. It's becoming a deaf culture, man. They promoting violence and serial killers. They promote evilness. They portray the gangster, the crackhead, the drug user, and they downplay the conscious. They downplay the in tune. They downplay the ones that's trying to wake their people up. I'm gonna leave it with that, man. I'm gonna leave it with that. I'm gonna be breaking down more of this whole situation because there's other shit that's gonna be coming out. I guarantee. I will be going live on my new channel. I got a new channel, you guys, for those that's in here that's, fuck with the commentary and fuck with the channel. We got a new channel. It's BAP News. That's all caps. B.A.P. News. All right. Link to that is in the description box below. We got to switch the frequency of rap. We don't need a band rap. That's something that the colonizers wanted initially because of the rebellion and how it reflected our consciousness. We just need to change the frequency of rap. We don't got to ban it. We don't got to get rid of it. We got to understand that Kanye West is giving us the opportunity to call out these Jewish media ran shit because he done stretched it. Now they done got him for anti-Semitic shit for saying this Jewish shit. Now it won't be so bad when we say shit. We want an all-black music company. We want an all-black, you know what I'm saying? They can't hit us with the anti-Semitic shit right there. Can't run from that type of anti-Semitic shit. Hey, man, it's your brother, Big Aboriginal Power, man. We out, man. Make sure you hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. You know what I mean? It's very important for you guys to support the channel. With that being said, man, be aware, stay vigilant, stay dangerous. Keep your head on the swivel, man. Sometimes the people that's the closest to you be the ones that's out to get you. You feel me? It's that type of snake love. You know what I mean? So with that being said, we out of here. Y'all be safe. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel neither, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. Y'all thought I was gone? Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the latest YouTubes around, man. Make sure y'all hit that.
See my license been in motion. I'm a little windy. I'm not giving up yet. If you with me, time to place up your bet. Ain't no turning back, got niggas who ran. When we caught his ass, got caught in that jam. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know who I am. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. Yeah, you can feel it coming. Fake love, that snake you in your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's